We got
gonna
right
be,
here, though.
you gonna be dressed up like Omi and the Hellcat.
They gonna have a Gucci
from a few days ago.
Yo, Ant.P in the Scat pack is insane.
Yo.
What's the deal?
What up, though?
What's the word?
Episode 21 of Midcarders and Catering podcast. We are back. So, Wrestlemania season. We are 3 weeks away from Wrestlemania 39.
Shit is really starting to kick off right now.
Yeah, it's starting to pick up. We're starting to pick up a lot of steam going around the Federation. Yeah, it's heating up. It's heating up pretty well. We've had a pretty interesting week in wrestling so far. Again, we're 3 weeks away as of this recording. So really looking forward to this. Like, the match card has really come together a lot since, over the past week. Honestly, we've had a few matches become finalized, and we'll get into that in a minute. But real life shit, man. Like, what's up with you?
Man, shit. Getting ready for this fucking move. Waiting on this car to get delivered. It's just a lot of adulting, nigga. That shit. I've been tired of the motherfucker. A lot of adulting shit going on, man.
Oh yeah, for sure. Adulting never stops.
It never fucking stops. So I've been just trying to get all this shit handled, get everything done, and so far we looking good. I'm probably moving out I'll probably be moving out on the 30th. Well, I'll be moving in my new place on the 31st. So like the day before Wrestlemania. So I got to get all that shit taken care of.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if I can get it done earlier. So I'm trying to place all that together now because I got to get, the internet switched over to the other place, all that shit. So working on that. Having to grab another car, waiting for that shit to get delivered. That's been a process as well. I went through Vroom, and that has been, it's been
Vroom.
It's been interesting. I got a kid coming in, so I know that I ain't gonna get hit by the Kia boy, so I'm good.
For sure.
Yeah, because that's a whole different thing right there. Them niggas ain't touching them newer kids, so shouldn't be no problem. They're gonna probably try to break in that motherfucker. We're gonna see. But I've just been out here just trying to figure this shit out, man. Just trying to get everything together. Niggas been working all this shit, music, podcast shit. I actually had a meeting with my dog Meech. We working on another show for the network as well. We got some shit we brewing up right now. It's gonna be interesting. I'll tell you about that off air right now, but we looking to launch that in spring, summer. Been having a lot of people hit me up about joining the network. So it's been a bit. I ain't about to be like I'm been this busy ass man and all that other shit. Nah, but it has been like a lot of things that's been transpiring, and I'm just trying to get it all together,
Yeah, for sure. The network is expanding, it's growing. We definitely led the charge on that for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, we with the way we launched and everything. And we looking to grow even more, even within this podcast too, and like expound, the creative approach to how we want to take this into, like, the future and everything of that matter. So it's definitely always is good, that we are adding more people into the fold and giving others the opportunity to let their creative juices flow too. Again, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is grassroots, this is homegrown right here. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like, this is by Detroit and for Detroit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's it's cool, man. It's really good. MKU podcast is on a hell of a run right now. Just getting better by the episodes. You know what I'm saying? Like, and again, like, I'm looking forward not only to, like, in terms of this podcast, like going into WrestleMania. See, I'm looking forward to, like, after WrestleMania too. You know what I'm saying? Depending upon, like, how things shape up booking wise and everything. Like we got some plan, a pretty good plan coming up. After that, after WrestleMania and after Backlash, hopefully we get some really good movements there to where we can set up, and then we got to take this all the way into the summer, into SummerSlam. You know what I'm saying? Because again, SummerSlam is coming to Detroit. So that's gonna be pretty big for us, for sure. Like we want to get a lot of coverage in that too, even like from the ground floor, especially like having boots on the ground. So yeah, it's just like I'm looking forward to it all for sure,
No.
and I appreciate our listeners. You know what I'm saying, like 100%.
Listeners are definitely growing right now too. Listeners are growing all across all platforms right now. So that's a great look right there, and we just got to keep expanding, keep evolving the shows. Just shit we have to do, and we're gonna do it.
Also, I have not made this announcement officially yet on the podcast, but we kind of had a few changes with like, all right, we had a running Discord, but that Discord really just wasn't shaping up to be exactly how we wanted it to go. You know what I'm saying? So with that, we have merged our communities with Show Your Work Network. We've moved over to their Discord, and we kind of made it a joint venture now, where you can come into that Discord and we just talk about like almost everything. But our wrestling live, real time wrestling coverage and everything is pretty much taking place in there now. So join up on them. You know what I'm saying? Like we'll also have links to that Discord as well too. For anybody that wants to pop in and join and like, kick it with us. It's a really cool environment, really cool atmosphere. Like, what I'm saying? It's not toxic at all. You know what I'm saying? So we only ask for those same type of people with that same energy to come in and join us as well, man. But we have a really good time in there.
Yeah, we
So
definitely do. We definitely do.
yeah.
Yeah, a lot of goofy ass shit that happened in there, but try to keep it positive, try to keep everybody in the good spirits and everything. So
Yeah, for sure. Especially during these these times, like wild times.
definitely.
But hey, you know, you gotta find a reason to keep smiling every day. You know what I'm saying? And that could be a part of it. You never know for anyone. So,
So
but
shit,
yeah,
what's been going on with you?
uh, um, just figuring it all out. You know what I'm saying? Like just still steady rolling, still trying to you know get out of my get out of uncomfortable zone. I say right now, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's something that it's just a wrinkle in time. You know what I'm saying, that's going to pass sooner enough. Overall, I mean, I'm doing pretty well. I just been up to like working, and I'm really just trying to figure out different avenues and different ways I can like continue to create content for this for our podcast here. So I've been kind of like brainstorming a little bit, kind of putting thoughts to paper, you know what I'm saying, and everything. But I it seems like I'll be gone a lot, you know what I'm saying? But um in 2 weeks, 2 weeks time, yeah, I'll say 2 weeks, I'm not going to be here for that episode because it's my birthday. So I'm going to be out of town. So hopefully we do have an episode that week. If not, we might take that week. I hope not. We really try not to miss any time, man. But stuff had like last time I had to go. Like we were able to get DJ Larry to sub in and everything. So I kind of want to like expand that a little bit too to see if anybody else could come in here, or we can pull somebody from MKU to swap out for me that week. Um, but we'll see. You know what I'm saying? Just stay tuned and everything. But yeah, that's what I got going on. But overall, yeah, I'm straight. I'm cool.
Good, man. No, it's good. Your birthday coming up and shit, man. So yeah, you got to go out there and celebrate that shit. So
Yeah, man. It's just yeah. It's been a minute since I actually like went out of town for my birthday. Like on my actual birthday, like usually it's like in the past it's been maybe a few weeks after or maybe like in April I finally do it or whatever. But I'm like, okay, this time I'm gonna be going for my, so I'm gonna be out for my birthday this time, like for sure, for sure. And I think the last time I went out of town, I was out of town on my actual birthday. I think when I turned 25. And that shit was hell. Like I won't even like get into that. It was some bullshit. Like that shit was trash.
where did you go at least?
I was in DC. That's when I used to be in DC a lot.
I know what you're talking about too.
Yeah, that's when I used to be in DC a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know what
yeah,
you're
that shit was some bullshit, man.
I know exactly what you're talking about. You ain't got to expound anymore.
Yeah, that shit was whack. But it's cool though, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't, I'm still living. So, and no, it wasn't nothing where I was about to lose my life and no shit like that. But yeah, it just wasn't a good birthday. But this one is gearing up to be. It's gonna be an all timer right here for sure.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
I believe it.
Yeah, going to be down in New Orleans, man. Be down in New Orleans. That's probably my second favorite place on earth. I can only feel nothing but the love and the fun and the joy that I'm going to experience for the birthday this year. So,
And I mean, yeah, you gotta get away from this old cold ass place that we in.
man, listen, bro. Look, we springing forward Sunday, and when we spring forward, I need like us to actually fucking spring forward. Like I need spring to come up in this bitch because I'm tired, bro. Like I'm tired of this shit, man. Like,
It's been snowing every Friday.
bro, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, oh look, oh shit, we got somebody's in the building. We got one of the homies that came through.
Hey man,
Yeah.
you ain't lying, bro. Spring, calm your ass home, bro.
Hey, dog, this shit is like, look, you see our energy right now. Like
Man,
this is like, bro, this
shit pitiful, bro. Like it's shit pitiful. We supposed to be live and happy and shit. This shit just, man. But how y'all brothers doing tonight, man?
we
Tired.
Yeah, same. I just woke up. Yeah.
Oh, you just woke up. Oh wow.
I just woke up. That's how tired I am. But I am aware of what has happened tonight. So
okay, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. So ladies and gentlemen, DJ Larry's in the motherfucking building. Hey,
appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm about to pour me a drink, honestly, dog. I need it.
Hey,
that's cool.
Hey, listen, pull
up, man.
I wish I ain't even got no motherfucking alcohol up in this bitch right now.
Now I just want to say, man, while I'm here, I want to publicly tell you of all the comments I've ever seen in the history of Show Your Work, I ain't never seen someone throw ass to elevators. Might be the greatest comment I've ever seen in my life, dog. And I'm telling you now, on air, publicly, so it can be recorded, that if anybody takes that idea, we are coming for you, nigga, because I need that somehow on a t-shirt, bandana, children's book, something, bro. I just need it.
Hey, listen, man. Look, y'all. Look. Okay. So we gonna. Okay. So now we gonna talk about some. We gonna talk about this shit.
I was gonna pour some Uncle Nearest, but I'm like, no, let me pour this shit.
For sure.
You say, you.
Yeah, I found some shit called Cadigo. We had that shit when we did MKU on Sunday. That's why niggas is acting that damn. Excuse me. That's why niggas is acting goofy as hell.
Goofy.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna need you to edit that. I need you to edit that one out, dog.
I got you.
I put the timestamp.
Speaking of which, with the MKU, like how y'all had the debate last week, which I was about to get into, this for coming up next week on Show Your Work Network. So the Midcarders and Catering, I don't know. I think we might have a few other plus ones. I don't know. Okay, like I don't know if anybody coming from MKU, Ant.
I'm working on getting Tizzy here. Tizzy.
Oh,
yeah.
You might get Tizzy.
Yeah,
okay.
Tizzy, man. That nigga been talking some cat, man. Him and Asia been talking cash shit lately too. Like y'all got, like you let your mans get bullied like that. Like that nigga didn't get bullied.
I don't think Larry got bullied at all.
No, that nigga ain't get bullied.
Like
Like
that didn't make any sense.
All right, let me speak on this. First of all, like I was always taught to treat everybody with the same respect. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So I'm not gonna just say, all right, these niggas on bullshit. Let me get on bullshit with them. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna still be me regardless. So that's not gonna change. I guess because I didn't go into man, fuck y'all niggas. Woo. Like, I guess because I didn't get into that, then I just got bullied. But whatever.
I told them. I told her. I told Tizzy, and I told them like, bro, y'all had your information fucked up because here's because they kept saying Hard in the Paint came out in 2010, but I'm like, nigga, y'all
came out in 09.
Yeah, because here's what they didn't know. They like Kurt was Googling Hard in the Paint. He didn't Google Go Hard. That was the name of the song on fucking Salute Me Shoot Me too.
Here's another problem too. See, this is what I was trying to explain, but you know, niggas was drunk and niggas just weren't trying to hear what I had to say. No way, but it's cool. I understand. Sometimes niggas just be on that kind of bullshit. Right. So if you actually just look the songs up, you'll see like Live Mixtape shows you when the tape came out, when it came out. And like I was trying to tell them, y'all are looking at when the song has been cleaned up, mastered, and sent off to Billboard.
Right, they didn't hear that. They didn't hear that. That shit that was recorded in the shower and shit.
They just hearing the regular version. Like me and Ant know, like there's a original version with Let's Do It with a different nigga on the song, and you got a little Cap on there. You know what I'm saying? So it's different versions of the songs. And then what's up, Nelson?
Nelson's in the building.
What up? So yeah, like they weren't trying to hear that, but like I was saying, like if you just looked up the if you just looked up the shit, it's there.
I know, I'm fucking with you.
So yeah, man, they just didn't want to hear that shit, man.
No, they didn't want to hear.
Hey, hold on, time out real quick. That sound that Cam made, that's what happened when Mustafa Ali come out. But anyway, keep going.
Yeah, they basically wasn't trying to hear what the fuck we had to say. They kept saying like people, because like everybody, like other people that listen to this shit said like we did not lose that debate. They didn't know what the fuck they were talking about.
No, they just couldn't get in their head that you know niggas actually like that shit. But it's okay. Like I know Mo Tizzy cried when Pro Era came out because he was like, finally, Boom Bap is back.
Wow.
Finally.
Wow.
Finally. Finally.
Nasty.
Hey, I know he probably was shedding tears of joy, just like thinking like finally somebody likes MF Doom besides me. Like, yes.
But I'm gonna tell you who got actually him and Asia didn't get killed this week. They ain't
it was Kurt.
It was Kurt. Kurt got cooked this week, dog. He's been getting cooked. My dog, shout out to my nigga Bleak. He called that nigga uncultured, and Kurt was like, he wasn't that nigga, we gonna discuss that on Sunday, man. But he called that nigga uncultured.
Hey,
they called that nigga uncultured. They called that nigga foolish, man. They called that nigga everything, bro.
Nah, Nelson. If you haven't heard that yet, please check.
I was listening to some of it, man. Like they were trying to kick your ass, bro. I almost had to make a call. Like, damn, what are they doing?
Hey, look, bro. Y'all know.
Hold on now.
It's been a whole. First of all, South niggas tried to kick my ass last Tuesday. Then Sunday, I had to deal with this shit. Then yesterday,
woo wee, boy, it got federal in there, baby. Hey, man, it got federal.
I'm gonna say this much, man. When we do this MKU show your work episode, man, that shit. Because I already talked to Asia. She said she ready to do it. Kurt said he's ready to go, and Tizzy's like, yeah, let me know. I mean, shit, AJ, you coming on that bitch too, so it's gonna be about 5 of us in that motherfucker.
Oh, we got the room for y'all. It's cool.
Wait till I said, man, wait till the East Coast bracket. Y'all can't ban me from New York. I go home.
Nah, see, you keep on saying this East Coast shit. Respectfully, this upcoming week, I'll use the time, AJ. Upcoming week on the 16th.
Y'all about to get crazy now. I already know.
I do not sleep on the Midwest because these two proud Detroit brothers and others are gonna hold their stance. So
I know.
Hey man, they bringing up that St. Louis bullshit, man. I ain't trying to hear.
I don't want to hear none of that St. Louis bullshit. I don't want to hear none of that bullshit.
I don't want to hear no
swing.
I want to hear no
Hey.
slide. I don't want to hear no slide a lot records. I don't want to hear none of that shit. I don't want to hear none of that shit, dog.
So for our listeners, so okay, next week, so Show Your Work Network, they put together March Madness brackets. This ain't sports, you know what I'm saying? This is about hip hop rap groups from each region. So me and Ant, we are representatives of the Midwest, of course, via Detroit, you know what I'm saying? So we gonna be tapping in to that episode next week. It's gonna be live. It's gonna be like very, very federal. Like if y'all was around, for our listeners that was around like last night, that might have seen that comment section last night, because I wasn't on the South. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not from the South, so I respectfully, but I was in them comments. Like I had some takes, you feel me? And yeah, it got nasty. Shout out to 3-6 Mafia, by the way. Clean sweep.
What was some of your words? I see the crack is still selling. Crack is going crazy in the day. Get like just because I didn't respond to what you were saying, I saw everything.
Hey, listen, man. I was like, yo, crack is going crazy in here, man.
Nah, so he said Franklin State was in that bitch.
Nah, hey, listen, man. People was over here like saying the guy that walk around with the flute in Seattle was like making better. You know what I'm saying? He hitting harder than 3-6 Mafia.
You saying nobody listen to this ashwagandha rap?
Ashwagandha and Seymour shit, man. Ain't nobody hear that. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit, man. Shout out to Earl.
Ain't nobody throwing ass to elevators.
You missed. I said that earlier. That's the greatest comment I've ever seen in our comment section, dog. I need that on the t-shirt somehow. Like, I don't.
Hey, but all respect to Outkast, though.
Yeah,
hey, man. Look, all I'm gonna say is East Coast, man. I need State Property in the finals, bro. Them niggas make pistol whip music, man. I need them niggas in the finals.
They're not making it.
I know they're not making it.
I love State Property.
It's gonna be Mobb Deep in the finals, but
Philly was my second home for a couple years. Like I was always back and forth. So I mean, hey.
All right. So let me just
shout to SP. You know what I mean?
Let me just say my criteria here. Let me say my criteria here so it can make sense. So the main criteria is I'm going off of what we actually listen to.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously, like Run DMC is not going to be in there. No disrespect to Run DMC, but that they just be taking up space. You know what I'm saying?
Man, look, if anybody say Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5,
no.
We're not doing that.
So also for the record, if y'all were to make, which we will be making that bracket soon, but if we were to make a Midwest bracket, for example, right, and nobody listed D12, I'm not gonna be mad if y'all don't, because if y'all didn't listen to D12, that's not a knock against y'all. Like no one's gonna be like, oh, there's no D12. This bracket isn't legitimate. Forget you. You know what I'm saying? And then my second main thing is how the chemistry you have together on the track. So I know AJ don't give a fuck about Outkast, and I respect that.
No, I do give a fuck.
No. Hold on. Let me.
I do give a fuck about Outkast. I just give a fuck more about 3-6 Mafia.
I feel you. I feel it. Yeah. So, like, for example, and like, you know how Styles and Jada have arguably top 5, top 10 rap chemistry on a track together in hip hop history. You know what I'm saying? Like the way they go the back and forth, like that. So I look at that, you know what I'm saying? And I don't look at the solo shit. So I'm not looking at Jada's solo run, Styles' solo run. I'm looking at times when they were on tracks together. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we decided the 8. So that's how Ball and G, John and the East Side Boys, Hot Boys,
Boosie and Webby,
Migos, UGK, Outkast, 3-6. That's how they all made it. Because I'm just going off of that. Because if we're going off of importance, that's a different bracket. You know what I'm saying? I'm literally just going off of what we listen to. But I think everybody had a fun time last night, though. I think people were fucking with the presentation, like how they didn't know what the matchup was until they actually saw it. So, like, yeah, it was
pretty nasty. That was nasty. Like the randomizer, that shit was nasty.
I love the randomizer.
That shit was nasty. When they put the Hot Boys versus, it was a Hot Boys versus the first
John and Eastside Boys.
Lil John and Eastside Boys. I was like, man, come on. Of course, I'm team Hot Boys like a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? But man, and then people started talking about, you know, them records, them Lil John and Eastside Boys. I said, fuck.
Yeah, you had to switch up. You had to think about it.
I was like, fuck. Because I'm thinking like, all right, guerrilla warfare. There really wasn't nothing after guerrilla warfare.
I'm gonna be real with you. Before we voted on that, I legitimately had Big Timers and Above the Hot Boys only because for me, the Hot Boys albums they're not trash, they're really good. But I go to their solo shit before I go to the Hot Boys shit.
But it's really only kind of like it's only really two.
I know that's what I'm saying.
Like the third one, Let Them Burn. Like nobody talks about Let Them Burn
shit. Because they weren't even together. Really.
They weren't even together no more.
Yeah, they just threw that bitch out there. So I had Big Timers above them, but I got outvoted. But
hey, you know what I'm saying? It's
who said? Did anybody say true?
No, that's the thing. I ain't no limit at all in this shit. Like what the fuck?
You know who said it? Somebody said it.
Hold on. So
somebody said it.
Y'all go check out Hanging with the Crew. That voting process episode is out there. Y'all can actually listen to how this was made. I said True should be in there, and niggas laughed me out the fucking room. Like, oh, everybody trying to hear this shit. I'm like, all right. Like, okay. Yeah. Nigga like Earl got mad because I brought up True with Travis Porter and shit, but he want to bring up 2 Live fucking Crew, man. Fuck Earl. Like, now I'm banned from Florida because I said ain't nobody listening to that demon jit ass music at 1 p.m. in the daytime, dog. Like, but whatever.
Yo, that's crazy because I'm like somebody. I felt somebody was missing. I'm like, dog, no limit. It was no True, no 504 boys. Like none.
Nah.
I was like, oh wow.
But
who mentioned True after? Was it Marcel? That was like
Marcel's a no
like
limit.
a no limit. Yeah, he's a no limit.
But any teams that don't make it will be in a honorable consideration bracket of their own.
So you're doing an NIT. You doing
yes.
NIT bracket.
Yes.
Okay.
But I'm trying to come up with a different name other than Nigga I Tried bracket. Shout out to Dan. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
No, you need to keep that. You need to keep that.
Keep that.
Keep that one.
Keep
that's classic. You need to keep that one.
That.
I like the name, but when we're promoting it, we're trying to repeat it, can't say it. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So
okay. That's true. Yeah, I feel you.
But
hey,
that'll be the nickname for it for sure.
So next week you will have us on
Eastern time.
9 p.m. Eastern time next Thursday. It's gonna be vicious. It's gonna be vicious. This is gonna be the sleeper part. Like I know East Coast bracket is gonna go crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I think y'all gonna steal the show, man. I really.
You think Midwest is gonna?
Y'all might steal the show, yeah.
Absolutely, because I feel like y'all on the West Coast gonna steal the show because everybody is so like they know how much Nelson and Winston, how much we all universally love East Coast music. But I feel like when they get put on to some dope shit from Midwest and from the West Coast, I feel like it's gonna be like, oh, okay, like I heard about them, but I ain't listened to them in a long time, or damn, I forgot they from the Midwest or from the West Coast. So I got y'all stealing the shit, man. Like for real.
Facts. We gotta think of a bracket name for the Midwest.
We'll come up with that. When we make that bracket, we'll come up with a funny name.
The Uncle Charles bracket.
All right.
Oh my! All right. Hey, look, that's an Ohio insult.
I know, but we gotta. It's gonna have to
Uncle
be something.
Charles, bro.
It's gonna have to be something because, like, for the West Coast, I think I'm gonna call that the sugar-free bracket, and then
watch your bitch bracket.
And then we'll figure out something for Detroit.
I was thinking about naming it for my nigga Rush because he's a Chiefs fan. I was gonna name that bitch the guy hates the Chiefs bracket. You know
see Marcel who's gonna be there. He's a Chiefs fan, so he on cloud 12 right now. Fuck 9. He on cloud 12 right now. So
he on cloud 60.
Yeah, we'll figure that shit out for sure. Like we're gonna have that shit together for real.
For sure.
I can't wait.
But
y'all tap in, man. It's gonna be fun. If y'all missed this past week's episode, it's on all audio platforms. I recommend you watch it visually because there are some faces and some memes that were made from last night that are ridiculous.
Youngin actually cut his camera on.
Yeah,
that shit
3 times.
Is wild.
3 times.
Youngin never cuts his fucking camera on, so you definitely gotta watch.
The first one was the bottle. The second one was stressed out. The third one was a black in a bottle. Like, my man was going through it.
Yeah,
he had his head on his
cutting
knee,
the camera
bro.
on.
He was like,
that's when you know it's nasty.
Because the best part was like he was talking so much shit prior. Because I called him and we was talking before. I said, "Bruh, I'm telling you now, it's not gonna go how you think it's gonna go because I knew the matchups nobody else did, right? He was like, man, fuck that, I'm ready for war, man. I'm ready for war, bro. Woo, 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 woo. Man, as soon as he saw them first 2 matchups, his heart was torn because that's them 4 are his favorites. So he saw them first 2 matchups, he damn near cried inside, man. Like,
he was hurt.
He was hurt, my nigga. So yeah. But salute.
So next week, 9 p.m. Thursday, March 16th, we in there, man. So make sure y'all pull up. Show Your Work Network on YouTube and on Twitch.
Trovo, might make a Facebook Live account for the Ratchets, all that, bro.
Next week, gonna like a fucking Tubi movie, dog. So I hope niggas is ready.
I'm about to put that shit on Citizen.
We on BB Go Live, goddamn it!
BB Go Live.
Coming that bitch with the Little Meech Jerry curl and shit. Man. We gonna do it.
Little Meech Jerry curl. Wow. So while we here, since this is actually Nelson's first fucking time on this podcast, you know what I'm saying? We got Nelson in the building from Show Your Work Network. So, like how we do with our guests, you know, Larry was our first one, you know what I'm saying? So we have to bring you in too. We got to ask you this question, bro. Which wrestler got you into pro wrestling, bro?
That's a collection of people for me.
All right.
Because my first memory I remember was like, because that was like 90, I would say probably I was like 5'6" in 96, 97. So like I remember Brett and Sean, but really what jumped out to me was probably the cruiserweight division.
Okay.
Because I was on Nitro. So I was a little bit past my bedtime, but I was hanging out with my pops. So he would put it on and I would watch. So I remember like Undertaker being on, but like really what jumped out to me on some like on the holy shit thing was definitely the cruiserweight division.
For sure.
Makes a lot of sense. Hovey, Psychosis, La Parka, Kidman, obviously young Chris Jericho, Dean Malenko, redacted. All of them. And obviously like Ultimo Dragon used to pop out. Liger and Ray popped out that one. Well, was supposed to pop out that one time, but like I remember that. Like, and then obviously Austin, a couple like a little after that, so on and so forth. So it was a little bit of both, but definitely the cruiserweight division is like what really jumped out to me when I remember as a kid.
I mean, those names that you just named right there, like except for redacted, like those names right there, like that just goes to show you just how fucking good that shit was in WCW back then. Like those cruiserweight matches like had me honestly, the NWO had us tapped in, but like when it came cruiserweight time, bro, like that shit was so fucking live back then, man.
That was the best hour. That was the best hour wrestling for a while.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that shit took over, dog, because everybody and they fucking mama joined the goddamn NWO, man. Like you look up and nigga, Scott Norton is here. Like nigga, what the fuck, Scott Norton joined the NWO?
And the WCW side was so weak. Like them was weak as hell. Like
getting their ass beat and shit, man.
And don't forget they had your childhood favorites like in the NWO. It's like, dog, like how the fuck am I gonna turn on the Macho Man, dog? Like, come on, like this is tough. Like, nigga, this is Razor Ramon over here, dog. Like, I can't turn on Razor. This nigga too cool, man. Like,
right. I mean, it was just
you got Buff Bagwell, bitch ass join.
It was Sting, Goldberg, and Lex Luger.
That's it. Right. I mean, that shit was weak. And Lex was in the NWO for a minute too. That's the thing. Like
joined the Wolfpack, man.
He was set tripping.
Yeah, when nobody trying to cheer for Ric Flair and Roddy Piper, old asses. Rest in peace, Roddy Piper. But I'm just saying, like, when nobody trying to cheer for them niggas, man.
I mean, dog, like it threw me off, dog. You got Conan, you got Kevin Nash throwing up gang signs and shit. You got all American white bread Lex Luger and that bitch, man, throwing this shit too. I'm like, man, what the fuck is maybe I'll get your
the narcissist. You got the narcissist in the game.
Going up
like,
the set.
on, bro.
Like
it's too sweet, guys. Yeah.
Quick side note, because I'm in the background doing stuff. A quick side note: the funniest thing about that Lex Luger A&E biopic that they released, dog, Bruce Pritchard being like, I hated that fucking bus, dog. Them niggas couldn't stand the Lex Express, bro.
I forgot all about the fucking Lex Express, dog.
My pops was telling me about that. My pops was texting me while he was watching. He's like, damn, what? Like, he was like, why did everybody hate Lex Luger? I'm like, Pop, that's a whole nother story. I'm about to call you on the phone for that one.
Son.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. You know, Cody got his own bus right now, the Nightmare Express.
The Nightmare Bus is fire though. That bitch, the Nightmare Bus is the place to be, man.
But
You
they
know
Don't tell the AEW fans that they're gonna
They-
they gotta boo him.
Oh, they ain't telling Cody to go to fucking. They ain't telling him to go to Lakeshore, Florida at 9 a.m. to go sign autographs for kids and shit.
Go
though.
to
He just
fucking
just-
Boise, Idaho.
Right.
Girls Club.
They had that nigga picking up postcards and signing autographs random places. Like they had that nigga in Jackson, Tennessee. Like, yo,
They had him driving from Minnesota to fucking Idaho. Told me, yeah, go stop by Eric Bischoff's house and go pick up his fucking mail at the P.O. box. Before you go over there, go sign some autographs.
fans talking shit. Vince don't give a fuck. You gonna sign them autographs, bitch? We don't care.
Okay,
You're gonna sign them all. Smile, bitch.
we need you to make a wish, so sign everything. Yeah, so
Yeah, make some
Motherfucker
wishes
had that
today,
motherfucker
pal.
in Michigan City, Indiana. Like motherfucker ain't nothing but prisons here.
no, that motherfucker.
Lex like, yo, so I'm just stopping in Detroit. Nah, you stopping in Pontiac, Grand Rapids,
Ypsilantis.
Ypsilanti.
Hey, I got one for you, nigga. You stopping over there in Howell, Michigan. That's where you stop.
How? Oh God.
They said you gotta go to
God,
Battle.
yeah.
He said, "Oh, I can't wait to go to Indianapolis now. You're going to Battle Creek first, pal."
Hey man, Howell.
Battle
gotta
Creek
go
going
up
to
and
sign
down.
autographs at Kellogg's factory.
Hey man, look, Howell, Michigan is such a racist ass city, dog. It's such a racist ass city, nigga. I was shocked when they had a Black Lives Matter rally out there in Howell, Michigan, dog. I'm like,
This
nigga,
is
how the
sundown
fuck
town?
did that happen?
Yeah. You might as well call Howell a sundown town.
I
for sure.
was locked up out there, dog. I've been called so many niggers out in that bitch, man. It was just
Strong ERs,
yeah, strong
Hard
ERs, dog.
R's.
hard
Hey.
R's, capital ER.
They looking like, what you doing out here, boy? I'm like, man, look, dog. I'm like, what's my bail?
They told Lex to go throw an American shirt on and go sign some autographs out there at the Kmart and shit. Man, Vince went shit for that.
This one shit though. He had that Lex Express in the
Yo.
boonies.
Bruce quit the bus after like 10 days. Bruce said, hell no.
Who said, man, that's some bullshit.
Nah, Bruce
Vince, I'll throw the face paint on. Fuck this shit.
Bruce catching feelings like you, God, is hilarious. He took his gun and left the bus. He said, I'm out of here. He said, fuck this.
Yo,
Where's my white and red
I ain't
seat?
eating.
Bruce,
I
Bruce walking to Connecticut is hilarious.
Take it no more, man.
can't do this shit.
I'm sick of this motherfucker, man. Fuck this shit, nigga.
That's some bullshit.
Fucking Diesel called him like, Bruce, what are you doing here?
Yo,
We driving back.
he stopped at a payphone. He called Heyman, was like, yo, you still got some openings? You still hiring?
Like, where Cornette at, man? I'm gonna come to Smoky Mountain, brother. I'm gonna come to Smoky Mountain.
You're
You
not
watch the
fucking
rounds?
coming here. That's exactly what Cornette. You know how Cornette say fuck every other sentence.
Fucking, yeah.
You're not fucking coming here.
That's
Oh,
what I'm saying, Vince. This was a dumb idea from the first place. You can't put a man on a bus for 65 fucking days straight, and the man can't see his family. What the fuck is wrong with you, Vince?
No, you got him out here signing these fucking autographs for these fucking hillbillies out there in fucking North Dakota.
You got him fucking signing cereal boxes, man.
Yo, Lex, where's the next stop? Oh, the next stop is in Albuquerque. Albuquerque, man, fuck this shit, man.
Like, fuck this shit. Hey, like, hey man, what we got? What we got? Monday night? We got Monday Nitro. Yeah, I'm gonna sign there. Fuck this.
Nah,
shit.
he seen Minnesota. He said, "Oh, I'm playing my great
Yo,
escape."
where Nitro at? Orlando, say less.
Yo, Lex Luger.
The Mall of
getting
America.
hard
I'm
up, bro.
gonna go hide at the Gap bathroom. They can't find me here. He's like,
That
"Where's
motherfucker-
Lex?"
Motherfucker was signing autographs at the Sharper Image in Nebraska.
They had him signing autographs at the motherfucking Hobby Lobby and shit.
Nah,
Oh,
nah,
shit.
they had that man at a Tanger outlet, nigga. Like,
Hey, this nigga walked in the outlet, tried to go to the Orange Julius
shit.
to get a
They had
goddamn smoothie. Motherfuckers
him-
approached him
They
like,
had
oh
him
my God.
signing trading cards at a Blimpie, bro, in the food court.
Yo, that shit is sick.
Hey, yo, that nigga Lex used to see KB Toys and get triggered. Like,
Get PTSD.
It's like so much merch.
They had that man pulling up at Bennigan's, nigga, in fucking South Dakota, dog. Shit, like,
yo, signing autographs at a Perkins is crazy.
Signing autographs at Bill Knapp's.
That nigga was signing autographs at Bucky's, dog. Like, bro,
nah.
They had him at Max and Irwin's, nigga.
I had him signing autographs at a Payless.
Oh, man.
That nigga went back to the South. Remember them Piggly Wigglies he used to sign shit? It was like, nah, bro, Goldberg, you got this shit. Nah.
Yeah, you got it, Bill.
You got it, man.
You got it, Bill.
Yeah, Lex Expression at Roy Rogers parking lot, dog. So
yeah, it's dog. Lex is getting barred the fuck up right now. He getting tore up.
Hey, man.
Shout out to Goldberg because Goldberg overtook that with class. Because I ain't gonna hold you.
He did.
I did get an autograph from Goldberg at a Kmart in New York City. It was cool as fuck. And he was nice as hell too. My mom will never forget that. My mom was like, Goldberg was like one of the nicest. Like,
I heard Big Bill was a cool dude. Like,
no, they said he cool. He just mad big. That motherfucker big as hell. I remember that when I was like, damn, this motherfucker huge, bro. Like his arm was like the size of my head.
Here's the thing about Big Bill. Big Bill definitely knew what the fuck he was doing. It's just that he didn't play by regular wrestling. I'm a slave in training and work for hot dogs and all that shit. Like Bill was there for the money and the kids. Like he knew what the fuck was up, man. Like the rest of
he became the biggest draw though. That's the thing about it. That's the difference between him and Luger.
Exactly.
Like, that motherfucker became the draw.
But
Like he became the show.
He wasn't kissing no ass either, and that's why they couldn't stand him. So yeah, man. Like honestly, if you take away Bill being unsafe like a motherfucker away. Oh,
don't let Bret Hart hear that. Don't let Bret Hart hear you say that.
I know. I'm a Bret Hart fan, but I'm saying
I'm like that guy Bill Goldberg.
Bill Goldberg.
I really think Bret don't give a fuck about that shit as much now. I think he's just having fun with it because he knows the internet's gonna eat it.
Oh yeah, he knows exactly. He knows it's a meme. He know that shit is a meme. He gotta know.
I had a great day at brunch, man. The waiter was great.
Unlike Bill Goldberg.
You think Bret be on Black Twitter and shit? Like he know the jokes, that's why he run with it?
Yes,
for sure. He got nieces. He got grandkids. He got nieces and nephews. Is probably telling him.
That's what I'm saying.
If you see a Twitter account that says Sharpshooter 97, like dog,
it's Bret Hart.
It's Bret.
Yeah, you're not low, Bret.
That's the burner, dog. That's the burner, dog.
They just making sure they ain't showing him Natty and Jenny's Twitter pages. But aside from that, I think he alright.
Hey, shout out to Natty, bro. Shout out to Natty.
Hey, man.
Shout out to Natty.
Yeah, that's some uncharted territories over there, boy. I tell you that.
Sir. Yes, sir. Shout out Tyson Kidd, man. Shout out him, man. Hashtag good. Hashtag good woman. Hashtag good woman.
Shout out to Tyson Kidd, man. Shout out to Tyson Kidd.
Good guy.
So while we got Nelson here, matter of fact, man, let's hop into some news and shit real quick.
I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
So
hold up, that was me during the whole process of voting for these brackets. That's me. I've been bad news Larry.
Bad news Larry.
Bad news Larry.
You can ask Donnie Lucci, dog. I literally sent him a text message gift of Bad News Barry when he said, like, oh man, the Ghetto Boys gonna make it. Man, I said,
bro, you ain't even had the Ghetto Boys on that motherfucker. I just realized that. But you know what? Again, like the thing is, like Ghetto Boys before my time, really. Like,
and you gonna listen to Scarface more than you would.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen to Scarface more than I listen to the Ghetto Boys. Even like UGK, I would kind of say was before my time a little bit too.
But you was able to go back and see. I mean, if you think about it, I'm born in '93, so a lot of 3-6 shit, the early shit, I was fucking for, but I had to go back and listen to.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But it's what you listen to. You know what I'm saying. So hey, Ghetto Boys will be in the honorable mention bracket. So we'll see what happens.
For sure. So. This right here, man. Matter of fact, you know what I'm saying? I see Nelson, man. He got the flag on right now. So I got to tap in, man. Matter of fact, that motherfucker clean as hell, by the way. Shout out to the World Baseball Classic going on right now.
Go cop one of these fitteds. This is the most comfortable new era fitted like in the last 15 years, though. This shit, like, I put this shit on. I was like, bro, is this shit even on? And the shit was, I'm like, damn.
So
Most
hold on, wait.
sweatband ever.
The sweatband feels like a pillow. Is what you telling me?
Yes. That shit
Dog.
glided. That shit was so
I love how you got two of them bitches too. He made
I caught two.
Oh yeah, he made sure you got two.
I
'Cause
doubled up.
He know the weather about to break soon. You know what I'm saying?
man.
So he know that sweatband. As soon as it turned a little brown, he can be like, nah, it's time to swap out.
Yeah,
Time to swap
exactly.
out.
You know what I mean? So shout to the Connect.
Yes,
Oh yeah, for sure. So speaking of Puerto Rico, man, Backlash. The first PLE after WrestleMania is going to take place in Puerto Rico. And not only is it taking place in Puerto Rico, it is hosted by the biggest fucking superstar in the world. And maybe one of the greatest celebrity wrestlers ever, Bad Bunny, my man Benito. So, I mean, wow. San Juan, like this is the first PLE to take place since January 2005.
New Year's Revolution, I think it was.
Yeah.
New Year's Revolution.
New Year's Revolution. So, like, man, like, since you being a Puerto Rican descent, man, like, tell me, like, how big is this for
fucking
Puerto
huge?
Rico? Yeah.
Like the whole grandparents watch wrestling. That's a very Puerto Rican ass thing. Like, rest in peace, my grandparents. My grandmother loved that shit. She didn't know who anybody was, but she watched it because she just liked people getting their ass beat. I don't know why, but you know, going out there when I used to go like at least once or twice a year for a while. And you know, sometime on Saturday they used to show like the repeat of it would be Raw, it'd be SmackDown. If y'all know World Wrestling Council, obviously, you know, Carlito, you know, Carlito was in that promotion. You know, Carlos Colon, his father's the president, so like they used to show that in the afternoons, and they sometimes show like a quick rundown of Raw or SmackDown, or even sometimes WCW, depending whatever they picked up on the network. So like wrestling is huge in Puerto Rico, believe it or not. Like, yeah, we got a couple wrestlers, but you know, the World Wrestling Council is major. Y'all know about Savio Vega and all them. Like most of the American and Japanese guys that you know, they've definitely always done a Puerto Rico run. Even Ric Flair from back in the day, like it goes back. My pops used to go to the events out there and watch it. So, and they take it serious. Like they be for real. Like they passionate about it. So I'm happy for, you know, for the island, considering everything has been going through, which is cool. The Coliseum, that's the biggest arena on the island. Or El Cholia, they call it. That's the nickname out there. So
yeah,
that's like the Madison Square Garden of Puerto Rico, like for indoor stadiums. So if you want to be there, that's where you got to go. So that's a major look for them, man. And you know, to have Bad Bunny do it, I know he's a huge wrestling fan and he cares. So that's even a bigger look for the island. So I'm looking forward to it, man. I low-key wanted to fuck around, try to get a flight, but the flights is crazy. So
yeah, flights is nasty right now. Plus, like y'all bringing Bad Bunny in, so I already know that bitch is gonna be to capacity. Like it's not. It's you might even run out of standing room up in that joint.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of grandma and grandpas and grandmas in there because that's like some generational shit. Because they don't get, especially WWE, they don't get it like that. So they make that a huge deal. Anytime they go out there, they show out. You know, I think they had a live event. What was it, like a year ago? I think.
About a year ago when shit started opening back up.
Yeah, they had the live event out there, and like that was like a huge deal. So I can only imagine what this is going to be. Being that it's I almost called it a pay-per-view, but a PLE. So I'm looking forward to it.
Shit.
This don't get twisted. This is a pay-per-view like a motherfucker. Like I know the other shits is PLE and PPP, all that. Yeah, bro, this is a PPV. Goddamn it! Like. Trying to tell y'all, boy.
Backlash is sounds like a very tailor-made event for Puerto Rico. I don't think they may not get a big fall, but they would definitely get the major like Beeline pay-per-view, like a Backlash or like an Extreme Rules or some shit. Like it made sense, so I'm happy for the island for sure.
I got a question for y'all, Nelson. Once you get done, I have a question for everybody.
No, good. What's up?
Mm-hmm. All right, yo. Is Triple H gonna do anything PLE PPV related in 2023 in the US? Because it's like, bruh, this man has said, bruh, like we got Puerto Rico on lock. I just saw something where it's like Australia is coming. He's gonna do something at Marvel Stadium with that shit again. It's like, bro,
a stadium show in Australia.
Yeah. So my thing is, Do you think that WWE should stick in this direction? And number two, since y'all are all very well versed in wrestling, for the non-WWE entities, not even AEW, but the other companies in North America, how would you respond to this, knowing that WWE is going with this bigger approach to their premium live events?
Well, being if I'm that other company, that other promotion, I'm going to try to like go to more than Chicago
and San Antonio.
And what's that?
I mentioned.
They like the little YMCA in DC too.
See, I was thinking more so like NWA, Impact, the non, even though they're in purgatory, not the purgatory that AEW was in, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like they're at a different level of purgatory, but I was thinking more so like the indies basically, because they are gonna have to react to this because WWE literally, like, fam, what have they announced the June pay-per-view?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have.
Well,
so I think Money in the Bank is in July.
Yeah, that shit is pounds in the bank.
Actually, no, you don't have one in June. You get two in May. Because you got Saudi. You got the king and queen of the ring in Saudi Arabia, and then
Backlash.
No, yeah, Backlash.
So my point is, bruh, we talking about if they don't do a pay-per-view in June, for example, right? Mm-hmm. We are literally looking at the next main premium live event being SummerSlam, which is in Detroit. Mm-hmm. But then, all right, so we all know that they do a fall show in Saudi, but they've also done their super showdowns and stuff like that in the fall in Australia too in the past. And then last year Clash at the Castle was September. So it's like we're literally looking at a stretch where we might be going, like, it's like maybe the big four will be in the US, but the other, PLEs will be overseas, man. Like, this is crazy to think about.
I mean, I would look, if I was another company, I would look to like do more collaborations. Yeah. Like, because Impact is already, I think Impact is gonna be the first one this year. Because WrestleMania weekend, I think they're doing a joint show with New Japan, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so they're gonna kind of kick that off, and I think they should maybe expound upon that a little further. Especially before Tony like gets reactionary and tries to like say Forbidden Door 2 is coming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing though, man. It's like, what's next though? Like, because he's literally like, and it was funny because I remember like we were talking about Big Bill earlier, right? A couple weeks ago he talked about how he still needs his retirement match. And he was like, I'm going to try to get in Israel because, he's Jewish and stuff like that. Yeah. And I was like, I don't know if they're even going to go just do that. But then I thought about it. I was like, hell, they might do a Clash of Champions.
I mean,
they haven't announced September yet. So
that's what I'm saying. Like,
we don't know.
The thing about Israel, and I don't want to get too political about it, but like, I don't know if Israel's going to appreciate the business that WWE does with Saudi.
Exactly.
So that's where I think that's that's kind of a slippery slope in terms of like Bill's request for that. Am I saying it's impossible? No, I'm not saying that at all. You know what I'm saying? And plus, there's no place on earth right now that's like begging for tourism because of like all of the bullshit they have done more than Israel. So that would be Israel's chance to like show like, oh, here goes, see, it's nice over here, even though we know it's a bunch of bullshit going on.
I'm gonna say to your point though, I think that it's one of the things where they just gonna have to bite the bullet on certain stuff, because I'm pretty sure when they made that agreement with Saudi back in 2018 or wherever that was, that they let them know like, look, like, we appreciate y'all, we appreciate this bag, we appreciate this partnership, but besides when we here, we gonna wild out, my nigga. Like, we ain't toning down shit in America just for y'all. Like, when we get over here, we'll adhere to the customs and stuff. But when we go to other places, so maybe it's one of them things. But I'm just saying in general, dog, it's crazy to think about how you're so used to just seeing
Extreme Rules live from Cincinnati, Ohio, or Louisville, Kentucky, or you know.
They might
something.
have that shit in fucking Spain for all we know.
Yeah.
You never know. I mean,
they still have yet to touch Ireland, really. And you know, they got like 10 Irish wrestlers in WWE right now, so it's like,
I like it though. It's fun. It's fun. You know, I actually like the fact that like nobody really knew where much of it was until they announced it 2 weeks ago. Like, oh, well, we're doing Puerto Rico, Saudi Arabia, and fucking. Well, we know about Money in the Bank, but still, I mean, I call it pounds in the bank, but whatever. But yeah,
euros in the bank,
euros in the bank, pence in the bank. But yeah, like I think it's dope that they're doing the international events. Like they could do it. They could literally go everywhere, bro. Like they're what DJ Khaled said, we global.
And that's what I'm saying.
WWE global. Like
that's the thing about Hunter, man. I kind of felt that when he kind of took over creative. I was like, I think, well, and I'll say this even to Nick Khan, because with Vince being out of the picture, Nick Khan pretty much got the reins off. So I expected them to like take this shit even more globally than Vince did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and I think this probably like the starting point for it. Like we're gonna probably see this happen a lot. You know what I'm saying, as the years go on. But like Larry was saying before, when it comes down to the big fours, like I really think that's all gonna stay stateside because period. Like they not gonna at the very most, I mean, the only way you take something to another country is if you take WrestleMania back to Canada. You know what I'm saying? Like, how they used to do it in Toronto. You know, I think 18 was in Toronto, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
18 is the last Mania. Yep.
Yeah.
That's Hogan Rock and
So yeah, like that's probably the only time I think
we'll
see a big four outside of the US is in Canada.
So you know what?
19 was Seattle. I'm
gonna say this though, AJ. I could see a SummerSlam outside. I think the only ones that are for sure like stateside that I cannot see in other countries would probably be Royal Rumble and Survivor Series, because Survivor Series is a Thanksgiving tradition, and that's really a big, you know, American thing. So I see that staying in the Northeast, like how they do that. And then Rumble, they like to do, or you know, stadiums for that. So I could see that staying stateside. But SummerSlam, I ain't gonna hold you. It wouldn't be nowhere crazy, but I could see SummerSlam in the UK again. I really could. Like, I legitimately could see that. But
almost said Puerto Rico, but this is gonna be too fucking hot. Bro. They're gonna burn.
Dude, I mean, it don't really get super hot in the UK either, but I mean maybe more so now. I think they had like major heat waves last year, but I don't really know.
No, they could do because they did SummerSlam in the UK. Did they do internet? Did Survivor Series have it internationally one year? Like not Canada?
I can look it up, find out.
One of them had a
Montreal.
One of them had
the most infamous one.
The most infamous one, Montreal. That's the one I remember.
As I look this up, I was going to ask y'all this quick question. Do you guys, and Nelson, since you're here, do you think that you have to bring out either Carlito or his brothers for a one-time match at this event in Puerto Rico?
No.
Okay.
No. I would say Shaw, you know, if they want to hand flowers to like Papa Cologne, then yeah, sure.
Give him a segment to beat up somebody. You can give him a segment to beat up.
Or that too. Yeah.
They'll put a segment for one of them.
Yeah, beat up the Miz and some shit, man. You know,
it's always the Miz. It's always the Miz.
Or they can feed into the diaspora wars and the colonialism going on. They go beat the shit out of Logan Paul.
Nah.
Listen,
Logan ain't go. Logan, no. It would be nice, but Logan ain't going for that shit.
I've been tweeting the Bad Bunny Logan Paul lose at least Puerto Rico match. I swear to God, if this shit happens, I want 800%. Fuck what Hope said with 700. I want 800%, and I call that shit.
To be honest, I think that's going to get booked. I think. Well, I don't know about the stipulation, but I think for sure. I think we might get Logan Paul versus Bad Bunny here.
So
So
Just so y'all know, just looking at these locations for Survivor Series, these have been some random ass locations. I'll go since 2011. You're gonna start to see a trend here, but 2011 is New York, 12 is Indianapolis, 13 is Boston, 14 is St. Louis, 15 is Atlanta, 16 is Toronto. Because I think that's the weekend.
So the last one was
I think that's the
March
weekend
16.
DIY went crazy at the NXT.
At NXT takeover.
Yeah. Houston is 2017. LA is 2018. 2019 is Rosemont. 2020 is Orlando. That's the Thunderdome because of COVID. 2021 was Brooklyn. Last year was Boston. So they've kept this mainly, except for like a 3-year run, they've kept this mainly like upper East Coast area. So
honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Survivor Series goes to Montreal next year. Well, this year. I wouldn't be surprised if they announce it for this
fresh
year.
off Elimination Chamber. You think so?
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm looking at it now. Actually, that is true because I'm looking at the arenas. I'm like, bro, they had this shit at Greensboro in 2001. What the fuck?
But I mean, that's
money was different back then.
That's WCW.
That's true. They had it in.
That's the invasion.
This is after the purchase, so they probably jumping into WCW territories after that.
That's true because they had it in Richfield Coliseum, which is in like Cleveland and Akron, or they had it Cleveland one year and Akron the other year too. So
Richfield was like so that's what I'm saying. It's always been in like one of those spots. Because I mean, I think if they do though, like here's the thing about Survivor Series. Do you still keep Survivor Series regular arena size, or do y'all think that y'all should expand Survivor Series to stadium size?
No, you should keep it. I would keep it in the arena.
Okay.
No, I like Survivor Series in arenas. I think
stadiums should be for like those special shows for like of course Saudi and like another Clash at the Castle or Royal Rumble and WrestleMania and SummerSlam. Like those are shows I feel be stadium shows. Actually, aren't they trying to do one at Wembley? If I'm not mistaken.
I mean, shit, bro. This nigga Triple H is a goddamn madman, dog. Like, nigga, I never thought in my life that he would turn the WrestleMania after party to the literal WrestleMania after party. Like, nigga, Yo Void Mania is gonna go insane in April, in May and April.
Reggaeton Mania.
Dog,
he's going wild with that.
Shit crazy.
But yeah, like it's gonna be interesting how this stuff all lines up for sure.
Yeah.
No, my bad.
I was gonna say just real quick, man. Like another big one. I'm gonna say this, bro. We got Australia. We know that's coming. We know the UK area is coming, man. But I'm glad he showed love to Puerto Rico. I think Mexico is next, dog. I think
Mexico should get a show next. I think Mexico for sure needs one.
The WWE AAA super show type shit. Hey man,
they'll get one. I mean, because the thing about it too, a lot of the Puerto Rico wrestling pipeline is America and Mexico, and then you get the once in a while the cast from Japan will stop in Puerto Rico and then go to America. That was like the pipeline back in the day. That was like the travel. That was the travel cycle.
But I think he's gonna do it too because he's also trying to build these NXT territories out there too. Yeah. So it's like, fam, like. I could totally see some shit. Like, this nigga finna go crazy. This guy Triple H, man, like, bruh. My last thing, I made a joke, AJ.
Hey, you remember he won NXT? You remember that map with all that NXT global
that shit? That shit was like Street Fighter 2 map.
Yeah, man.
Son, I told
China.
I told Winston and I told a couple other people, man, like we were talking about how crazy Super Bowl weekend is gonna be in Vegas this year. Coming up, 2024, and how it's gonna be like the biggest gambling weekend of all time. I was like, bro, trust me, if Triple H can find an arena to do something out there that weekend, he will find a way to say, hey, like I told y'all in the Discord, man, shout out to our Discord, NXT presents, like what I say, Nelson, like FanDuel presents No Way Out or something like that, DraftKings No Way Out.
I said the St. Valentine's Day Massacre sponsored by FanDuel.
And speaking of which, while you bring that nasty business up, like so WWE, is looking towards possibly allowing like big time gambling sports parlays going on with the fucking main events.
I want to say this right now.
Them prop is gonna be
crazy.
crazy.
No. I want to say this right now. He's a great brother. I love him. He's one of my favorite people on this planet and on Twitter. My nigga, Sky High ETH. Don't you do it.
You know him and Manny gonna go crazy.
Hey man, too late, dog. We making a Discord for that shit, bro.
Hey man, look. Show your work. Patreon exclusive, Parlay Anonymous coming soon. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are more than welcome. Y'all more than welcome for that. But my nigga, niggas is gonna be betting on the dumbest shit and getting mad at the
niggas about to be losing so much money, dog. They know what the fuck they doing, man.
But you want to know the funny part about all this? They're saying they're gonna start. So what they saying? How they gonna make this work? So that you're only gonna be able to do it for the big time main events, and they're gonna have this stuff sealed and locked tight. Like they said, this is gonna be like Oscar. They're gonna have Oscar type protection over the results of these matches.
They gonna kill the dirt sheets. This shit gonna kill the dirt sheets.
It's either they gonna kill the dirt sheets or they gonna fumble this shit.
No, I can't wait till a nigga lose a G-ball bet because he put 10 suplexes from Brock Lesnar and it was only 9 and nigga lost. Niggas looking for
how long over under Roman Reigns entrance time.
Hey, look, niggas gonna hammer Cody Rhodes winning that bitch, and Roman gonna win that motherfucker, dog. Gonna take all the goddamn
hey, you talking about kill the indies, AJ? No, they're gonna kill these the dirt sheets, nigga. I can't wait till somebody lose a G-ball. Tomorrow, where the fuck that nigga Russell votes at? Like, bro, that shit.
Bro, it's gonna be disgusting.
They're gonna be outside.
Matter of fact, as y'all talking about that, I just checked my damn FanDuel for my parlays tonight. Fuck Kevin Love, but continue. Continue.
They're gonna be outside Dave Melson's crib. Like, you motherfucker, you told me.
You said that Ricochet would win against Gunther.
Yo, he gonna start throwing away 1996 articles from his room out at niggas trying to show him all this shit.
Like WCW sold out posters over his wall. Like, what the fuck is this?
They're gonna be outside Raj Geary house, like, hey man, what the fuck is this shit, man? Like, hold on.
You said
salute the Black Announce Table for just doing an interview with Raj Geary.
Yeah, they did.
Salute to them for that.
It actually was pretty good.
Salute to them for that, right? Yeah. However, Raj, if you somehow discover this clip, just know, my guy, hey, do not predict shit once this shit comes out, bro. They will find you.
Yeah, word.
Yeah, they gonna have you, bro. They gonna have a wanted poster. They gonna have Raj Geary on milk cartons.
Like, imagine, yo, you remember how all the bullshit ass guys got the fuck out of here when that WWE the Saudi rumor did not go through from fucking Reddit guys?
Cassidy Hayes,
Cassidy Hayes. What was the other dude? Sean something from Body Slam Net or whatever. Like
Body Slam Net.
Slam Net.
Who the fuck is that?
Hey man, one of these my trusted sources, man. Look, bro. And then the sad thing,
trusted sources, my mind.
Trusted source was the janitor at the arena.
The legit niggas ain't safe either, man. Hey, Mike Johnson, PW Insider, don't report on shit because I'm trying to tell you right now.
Hey, listen. Hey, Raj Geary even packed himself up about that shit. He was like, "Yeah, man, he fucked me up too. They got me."
Hey man, they gonna kick Dave Melson's door down like, you son of a bitch. Like, bro, it's gonna be number black forces in that nigga crib, dog. They gonna be
motherfucker gonna have the Sopranos knocking at the front.
That shit gonna look like the Pusha T Daytona album cover, just with wrestling posters.
It's gonna be number mobs. Dave, we just want to talk. We just want to have a nice sit down, pleasant conversation, Dave.
So this is what you're gonna do for us.
Where's Alvarez? Where's Alvarez?
They're gonna make him meet Dino Bravo.
So Nelson ain't even said his joke. I'm gonna say Nelson's joke for him. Motherfuckers gonna see Dave Meltzer just Dave, pick a hand.
It's nasty. It's about to be nasty work with that.
Man.
I'm telling you, like, I know I was just talking about. I'm betting on basketball. Okay. I am not betting on wrestling, bro. Y'all got me
something legitimately scripted.
I'm not. Yeah, dog. I'm not. Y'all got me.
You talking about insider trade on that shit, man? Oh man, it's gonna be ugly, dog. They're gonna be like, hey man, don't put it on there. Put it on cup. Put it on.
Nigga, they gonna be making wrestling almanacs.
Dog, imagine
having a 6-leg parlay for Survivor Series is sick.
Hold up, no, we ain't talked about the funny part. Imagine like niggas who be snitching to the dirt sheets, charging a brick for results and shit. Like, look, I'm risking my job right now, man. Hey, bro, you got to come with some more shit if you want tonight's results, motherfucker.
Right.
That shit
it's about to be real interesting.
That's about to be a real nasty bag, dog.
Hey man, and you ain't starting the MKU parlay guide to SummerSlam. You ain't gonna do that.
Oh hell yeah, we is, man. You ain't know what time it is about to be with that, boy. I told niggas I'm gonna take y'all to the promised land, man. Fuck with me, dog.
We're gonna be bankrupt in the years, basically. With Ant and Sam, bro.
I'm taking
that
niggas
shit
to the
about to
promised
be.
land, dog.
It's over.
Fuck with me, nigga. We going to the promised land, dog.
I'm probably
it's over.
Crazy. I'm telling you,
Ant about to be sleeping in that new car you got, bro. Like that shit about to be nasty.
We gonna be sleeping. I'm gonna be sleeping on that fucking crib in fucking Northfield, nigga. We gonna be in that.
No, you not. That shit. Wow. That shit.
I had to mute my mic, dog. I can't breathe, bro.
Hey, look, man. Hey, man. 3 bands on fucking Gunther winning the world championship, man. We got it right here,
bands
dog.
on Gunther.
The
fucking odds gonna be so terrible. Like, let me be like the most
obvious odds. I'm gonna put a bang on Santos.
Right,
cash me out.
Like fuck that. Hey man, hold on. We got Sammy and KO versus such and such. Oh yeah, man. 3 bands on Sammy and KO, man. They got this shit. Dog.
You gonna put a side bet? Yo, let me put $10 on the Zelina Vega interference. 501 odds.
Let's put 5 bands down for a Kenny Omega pop up in Survivor Series.
Oh my God, yeah, bro. You gonna be eating tomato soup for a week. Doing some shit like that.
Sandwiches.
You gonna see Drake come out of nowhere, nigga. 100 bands on fucking Brian Breaker winning the championship.
AJ, from progression to progresso soup, my nigga. Like,
it's nasty. Gonna be eating air sandwiches.
Yo, I can't wait for the day Ant.P parlay hit. He just buy the most exotic tacos you ever seen in your life. He just flexing on Instagram. You want to be like me, my nigga? All you gotta do, sign up. MKU parlays, my nigga.
Bet on WWE.
Shout out Luther. Pay for my tacos.
Like, man, I'm gonna come out, man. I'm gonna come out with the burrito tacos and shit, man. Like, yeah, nigga.
Hey, these tacos taste superior.
I'm dipping my burritos and
he's gonna be shaking the cup with the sauce in it. Like, yeah, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You want to eat like me, nigga? Sign for the parlays, nigga.
Hey, man, like, man, it be this one nigga, dog. Speaking of this parlay shit, it be this one nigga on Twitter, man. He from here, too. This nigga be all over the place. Like, man, live bets, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll get you 5,000 a week, man. I'm like, yeah, all right.
Live bets, I'll get you 5,000. That's he ain't number one of them bots that be selling blitz. Right. That's exactly what that is.
Hit me 41234.
412. I got them blitz for you.
Private chat, right? Don't say his name, right?
Oh no!
But I remember seeing that nigga, right? I remember that episode. That episode where somebody gave that nigga a shout out. Where I was like, "Yo, tap in with him." I'm like, "Bruh, that nigga be posting some bullshit, bruh." Talking about I got insiders. Like, all right, nigga, when they rob your ass, nigga, nah. I can't wait for Ed to finesse this shit though, man. My son gonna have the MKU show sponsored by DraftKings and shit.
Hey, you know what? And I ain't gonna be mad about that shit. I'm gonna like, look, I'm gonna be plugging them motherfucking codes all the time. I'm like,
all you gotta do,
Pod at DraftKings for $5 for an extra $5 parlay bet.
Hey. Because here's the thing, like, all you got to do is be on your Paul Heyman shit because me and Nelson going to chill. But Winston definitely going to be getting with Ant. Like, yo, you know Winston going to come through with his. So, Ant, my nigga, like, let me tell you what we need to do.
Hey, I'm gonna Agent do the commercials and shit, man. Like, if you guys want to win, come join the MKU. You know, have that shit. That shit going to be crazy as hell, man. I'll be in that bitch just like Cody Rhodes with the fucking P coat on and shit, man. Like, yeah, you want this, man? We got you right here, though.
You know, you're gonna be dressed up like Omi and the Hellcat.
They gonna have a Gucci
from a few days ago.
Yo, Ant.P Ant.P in the Scat Pack is insane.
Ant.P in the Scat.
Ant.P and the Hellcat is nuts.
That's the title of the episode. Ant.P in the Scat Pack.
All right, man. Yeah, moving on. That's crazy. Yo, Ant.P in the Scat Pack. Yo, that's crazy. All right, man.
Ant.P and the Scat Pack is nuts. Damn.
All right, man. All right. Yeah.
Hey,
speaking of people getting run down on, I'm about to that's crazy. That nigga said Ant.P in the Scat Pack. Yo, that's wild. What?
Bro, this shit crying over here.
Hey,
all right, man.
I'm about to put a bet on Carlos Colon punching the Miz.
Yeah.
Man, put like 5 bands on that one because that's for sure happening. Dog.
Yeah.
Shit.
Over.
You see me on the next fight of San Juan with my girl. Mind your business.
Man, you gonna see me go down to Motor City, pick that money up, and they go live like, yeah, bitch.
Go to my job.
I'm gonna be in a Condala with a bucket of medallions with my shirt off. Mind your business.
Yo, AJ finna go to his job.
Hide
your money, y'all.
It took them decades to bring this inside, but I'm happy.
Me in the Bahamas with swag like, nigga, we're the real South set, nigga.
Right. What a sauce. What a honey.
And Ant.P gonna walk in the taco spot like fat boy. This shit good, nigga. Give me 10 more of these bitches.
You don't see me hanging out with Bad Bunny when I want my bet.
Oh shit.
Yo, that's wild.
Ant.P pulling up in his Scat Pack with a Gucci green pea coat to
No. Scat Pack dressed like a street lord, nigga. If you know what a street lord is, man, you gotta look that up. Like, dressed like what?
This is just going,
shit.
bro. This is crazy.
Welcome back to Midcarders and Catering, ladies and
gentlemen.
But it was like, while we was talking about that, I'm thinking about people getting run down on for gambling. But this ain't about gambling. Nobody got run down on. But Wardlow got his shit ran up in San Francisco, brother.
Oh, man.
So Wardlow, there was a show out in San Francisco by the name of AEW Revolution.
Yes.
Their pay-per-view, and during I think after the event, Wardlow's car got broken into. If you're not familiar with like how like auto theft is like crazy in San Francisco, like you need to read up on that shit because that shit is crazy for real.
Mm-hmm.
Them kids don't fuck around out
in
there,
Oakland
bro.
too. They be calling that shit bipping or something like that.
Bipping, bipping. That's exactly what it's called.
Yeah,
I did that with Sasha last year, right?
They did it with Sasha, and it's like they getting bad, like how Memphis and Jersey's been getting bad with that shit. Like it's getting bad with that
carjackings.
Mm-hmm.
I won't tell y'all what bipping is on here because you know the feds is watching, but you know look that shit up. Like that shit is crazy. Like how they doing that. But so Wardlow
ain't trying to get no MKU Rico going.
No,
yeah, we ain't trying to get no Rico.
I know nothing.
I don't know nothing. It's not
AJ and Ant.P are outstanding pillars of the community.
Hey, we just read articles, okay? We just read.
That's all I'm doing is I'm just delivering the news, bro. I ain't saying nothing.
I dealt with the feds before, nigga. Never again, dog.
No, sir. So
I pay my taxes.
Wardlow. Oh yeah, we paying taxes.
I pay my bills.
Hey,
we
man,
paying the bills. We doing all that.
Hey, I'm gonna take it a step further. I pay my tithes, brother. So hey, look, God got me, y'all.
My
bad, Larry, my fault. Deacon Larry Khan.
Call that nigga Creflo Larry, nigga, off of that.
Creflo Larry.
LD Jakes.
No, I am not
Larry. LV Jakes.
I'm not
LD Jakes.
I'm not TD Larry. I'm not Larry Bethel, man. I'm just
Larry
telling y'all.
Larry Bethel. Wow.
Hey, bro. Peace and prosperity, my brothers. But let's continue.
So Wardlow, he was the victim of a car break-in. So they took the TNT title, they took his ring boots, they took his ring gear. So somebody walking around San Francisco right now rocking all that shit
with a singlet, walking around with the
Wardlow singlet on with the boots.
Nasty work.
Just nasty.
Boots.
Sean Kemp sent his people over there.
All right, man. All right. Hey, shout out Sean Kemp, man. He freak, man. Shout out Sean Kemp.
No, did y'all see that tweet? Somebody like, oh shit, it's Sean Kemp, son.
Yeah, I saw that shit. Shit, it's Sean Kemp, son.
Nah, yo, everybody was laughing because I wore the Cleveland Sean Kemp jersey on air yesterday. They were like, who the fuck is that? I said, that's Big 40. You better
Big
pay
40.
Big 40.
Big 40.
He was like, that Cleveland jersey nasty. I said, that's the one All-Star year he had, my brother.
Big 40.
I went to that All-Star game in New York. He was there.
Big 40, man.
Big 40. Big 40, man. Shout out Sean Kemp. So, yeah, Wardlow got all that taken. He got all his shit took. You know what I'm saying? So,
how much you think that title go for? That's at least a cool, 5 racks, maybe 10?
Let's see. That's the official title.
Cost a couple thousand to make it, so.
That bitch at the swap meet for sure.
Yeah, that bitch gonna make its way around like Young Bird Chain, bro.
No, I ain't gonna. Hey, no. I ain't gonna lie, my nigga. I know the first rule of Fight Club is not to talk about Fight Club, but that shit is definitely at some incel Fight Club right now. Like being
you know what? I wouldn't be surprised.
Some underground ass shit.
You know what? There was some. I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna say it right now.
Nah, it's definitely some 4chan user trying to sell that shit right now, dog. Like, it's definitely some
that shit on a Reddit blog right now.
Deep on some Reddit shit, man.
That shit
I'm talking about some nasty ass Reddit.
I'm gonna just say this about Warlow, man. That motherfucker's out there moving like a tourist, bro. Like tourist, like nigga.
Yeah,
what you doing, man? Like,
yeah. But I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, you gotta think, man. A lot of these wrestlers, you gotta think about where they come up from, man. So to them, they just thinking, oh yeah, man, everything's cool, man. Like the fans love us, like, cause they do the pop-up shops at like what's the shit, pro wrestling tees and shit like they do,
Yeah.
like I think that people watch like being the elite, like especially the early days, and it looks so glamorous, you know what I'm saying? They don't see the rough ass part of this shit. And it's like, nah, bro, like you gotta always make sure your baggage is on you, and people is stealing shit out your hotel and all kind of crazy shit, man. So nah, man, that fucking sucks.
Taking somebody's ring gear, especially like Warlow, like you about to be smelling his balls and shit. Like
bro,
that's crazy. Like I'm
and
good, man.
It wasn't even like they stole the shit like on a Tuesday when the nigga was on the road. They stole that shit after the
show. Like it's like he just took that shit off. So that shit ain't even
take a shower.
Laundry basket.
That's what I'm saying, man. Somebody weird ass definitely got that shit. It's like money, that's like you know what I'm saying, disgusting. Nasty shit, dog.
That is disgusting.
Yeah,
but while we talking, you know what I'm saying? Okay, we could tap into some this week in wrestling real quick because we can talk about AEW Revolution, at least just the results, because I ain't watched that shit.
Wrestling has more than one royal family.
I am the strongest, the fastest, the roughest, the toughest, the quickest, the greatest, and now there is no denying that I am the B-E-S-T.
You fucking must acknowledge me.
Y'all the Marco.
Shout out to Winston. He had it on in the Discord.
My dog Luke Cage.
I thought I was the only one who thought that shit, bro.
Tizzy said that shit first. Tizzy told me that
I
shit.
thought I was the only one who said this shit. But look, I'm gonna tell you what's funny, Ant.P. When I went earlier last month, right? My phone fell down. Funny. My phone fell down, right? And it cracked, right? So I had to go to Apple to do Apple Care, you know what I'm saying, to get my shit fixed, right?
Right.
So they're like, you gotta be gone for like 2 hours. I forgot how long this shit took. I said, fuck, what am I gonna do, right? So I said, fuck it. I went to the movies, right? And I watched Planes with Gerard Butler, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Mike Coulter is in it, right? He's the co-star, right? And as I'm watching this film, I said, dog, my nigga Winston is getting it in this motherfucking film, dog. Like,
Dog, I remember when, man, look, it was a situation I went to go see Tenet, dog, and I looked on the screen. I'm like, why does nigga JD Washington look like me, bro? Like, I was mad as hell about that shit. Like, this nigga look like me, dog. Like this nigga want to be me so bad, man.
Dog, y'all seen Winston profile pic he had before he switched into the Project Pat shit?
Yeah.
Bruh. Like, fam, the nigga looked just like Mike.
That's what that's what Tizzy said. That shit. He like, man, hey, man, this nigga like Luke Cage, bro. I'm like, oh.
Come
All
on,
right,
bro.
man. All right, yo.
Come on,
Yep.
bro.
Yep. You got it. Yep.
I mean, you're not wrong. And
You're
it's
not
still
wrong.
motherfucker.
You're not wrong.
But
You're not wrong
still
about that. I'm sorry to the listeners that got to hear the audio of this and they not gonna be able to see that shit. What I just read, but you know what? Yeah, man.
Wait.
Yeah.
Hey, what did I miss? Hold on,
You see the private chat.
Private
Look at the
chat?
private chat.
It's
bro.
not popping up for me in the private chat. Oh, here it is.
Yeah, man. I want to say it so bad out loud, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
I'm gonna protect. I'm gonna protect. I'm gonna protect the union, man. If
Yeah.
somebody gotta take the bullet, it's gonna be me. I ain't scared to say it.
Oh man, you know I don't give a fuck. You know, I was but my point
Shout
is
out to auto pay. I'm gonna just keep it at that. All right, let's keep going.
You know what? Yeah, man, we ain't trying to see nobody. 9/11.
Yeah.
We ain't trying to see that shit no more, dog.
Yeah, we ain't trying to see no body bags around this motherfucker. So yeah.
Wow, that shit is crazy. That's crazy though. That's a
But
crazy,
yeah, that's
wow.
ladies and gentlemen, that shows you how much we give a fuck about Revolution, how that pay-per-view went. Like
Yeah, because like I
Anybody
mean,
watch
I can.
anything? That's
I did. I watched the Hangman Page and Moxley match.
I'm sorry.
And I watched.
How quick did Moxley bleed? That's a prop.
Like 3 minutes in.
Yeah,
that's a prop.
You want some
Right
money?
there. 3 minutes in.
That's a prop.
3 minutes in, and then I caught the last 25 minutes of the main event because what happened.
Oh, good for you.
No, what happened was I was on MKU.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You were.
I was on MKU.
Yeah.
And then when I came home, I had a phone call. Shout out to the homie DJ Cass. He put me on game about something. What I told you about the other day, Nelson. He put me on game about that. So yeah, like
I got some shit for you this week too, by the way.
For sure. But
yeah.
Suffice to say, I missed the shit that I would have actually watched. Like I would probably watch the Elite and the House of Black Trios match. I would have watched that, but outside of that, like
yeah, I didn't even know Mark Briscoe teamed with the Lucha Brothers. Like I didn't even know
on the fucking buy-in, dog.
So that was a buy-in. Okay,
yeah.
So Mark Briscoe and the Lucha Brothers on the buy-in. So this opened up. Did it open up with Ricky Stark versus Jericho?
Yes.
Okay, so Ricky Starks beats Jericho. Jungle Boy Jack Perry defeats Christian Cage. Like they've been feuding for a year. Like, and I guess they finally done with that shit.
Wake me up when that's over.
Yeah. House of Black beats the Elite, and they're the new trios champions.
Yes.
Jamie Hayter defeats Ruby Soho and Saraya, but then Ruby Soho turns heel and joins Saraya and Tony Storm. So,
there's not enough time on this platform because we're gonna keep on going. But one day, soon, we're gonna have an honest conversation about AEW's women division in detail. But we're not gonna shit. We're not gonna shit on anybody today. All I'm gonna say is,
nah. You know what?
Salute to Jay Carter.
I got you in 4 words. That shit is ass. Okay.
No.
We know it's ass.
Yeah, but in detail one day, but not today.
Saraya can't turn her neck. The only that you can do is heel turns. But I'm sorry, continue.
Listen, y'all put a belt on Saraya, bro. Just
put it around her neck. She needed for that.
Hey, you know it's gonna happen.
I'm sorry.
They cannot.
Wow.
They cannot pay her what they pay her for that not to happen. Because if they did it with they're not gonna Daniel Bryan her. They're gonna give her something. They're gonna do something. Whether it's a tag title, whether it's
something, and that's the thing about it. You saw that bullshit ass tweet she put out the other day.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's coming.
So it's coming.
It's coming.
I'm just like, why would you? Never mind.
You know what's crazy? Y'all want to speak about the AEW women's division? One day, let's have an honest discussion about that Divas division too. That everybody else should say, "Oh, started the revolution." We're gonna have an honest discussion about that.
I have honest conversations about the Divas era all the time.
No, we'll get to that.
But we'll get to that.
We'll
talk about that.
That's like the heavyweight division. When John Ruiz was winning championships and still bitching about everything. That's that era.
Let's leave it alone for International Women's Month. You feel me? Shout out to all the ladies.
Nah, yeah, shout out to the women's. You feel me?
Shout out to the women for sure.
I'm gonna let y'all
always.
But y'all want to put Saray on, but y'all can't put Willow and Athena doing Death Valley drivers on power bombs. I'm like, put this on TV. I will watch.
That's
good television.
Come on, like y'all put that in ROH, but y'all had them wrestling on AEW on Dynamite all the time. But and then the thing is, now you get quality matches being that it's on ROH. You can't give them that time. You can't give them that time on
that shit on TV.
All right, I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone because I know. Yeah. This death match, Hangman Page defeated John Moxley.
Yo, he got a fetish for like death matches. I don't know what his little thing is, but he needs to relax, bro.
Talking about Moxley?
Yes.
You think he
thank you. Like the Terry Funk cosplay has to end, dog. Like it has to end, dog. And I am like, fam, this nigga, like, here's the fucked up thing about Moxley. I want them to tell Moxley to go fuck off and go to ROH so fucking bad. But the thing is, you paying him too goddamn much, and he's too established, so you have to keep him on that TV. It's like, bruh.
And that's what I'm saying. He's your top. He's your guy. He's your guy.
He's literally probably number 5 or number 4 in merch mover over there. I would have to imagine. Like, son, like,
I'll try to say number 1.
He might be. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know their metrics.
I don't know inside. I don't know incel sales number. You feel me? I don't know incel sales.
Honestly,
number,
I think
I don't know. Like,
honestly, he might be getting beat by like FTR or something. I would think FTR is probably leading.
If I had to guess the top 5 in no particular order of merch movers over there, Jericho,
the
Elite, FTR, Moxley.
And the Blackpool Combat Club shirts.
No, but I count that as the same. I count that the same.
Yeah, I put Blackpool on.
And I'm gonna probably say it's gonna be a wild card. Like it'll probably be like a
Orange Cassidy,
Danhausen type shit. And if Pepsi Man is still on the payroll,
Quan Chi is crazy.
If Pepsi Man is still on the payroll, Pepsi Man is definitely up there. Yeah. Pepsi Man is definitely still moving bricks.
I'm gonna tell you who ain't on that shit.
Who CM stunk? I'm sorry.
Mogul affiliates.
Oh, absolutely not. But boy, what? That's
hey,
easy.
I know. You know who has decent merch that I saw? They actually give Sting some decent merch there. I was shocked. I said Sting shirts is kind of nice. Too bad.
They give Sting. Yeah, they give Sting.
Sting, Darby,
his redacted son. They give him. They both got some good, crazy.
That crash dummy who wear face paint.
Yeah.
They gave them some good looking merch.
I'm pretty sure merch does well for them because they all come from like indie backgrounds and that's how they make their bread and butter. So but if I had to imagine, John, I like to bleed Moxley is definitely probably top 5 over there. But
probably buy a shirt, you get some of his blood, actual blood on the shirt.
Yeah, he autographs the shit with his
blood. Signing it in blood.
Signing in his blood.
So Moxley's just taking
that motherfucker eating oatmeal cookies while he signing them and shit, so he don't pass out.
This motherfucker put a pizza cutter to it.
Here, kid, enjoy.
He puts his hand with a pizza cutter and signs that bitch. Like,
I'm just like I can't. Oh man, like I can't wait. Does he have a match? I guarantee if I Google this, does he have a match GCW weekend for Mania? Like yes.
I don't think he can't do GCW. I don't think he can do them right now.
No,
because a part of his extension, because he signed an extension a few months ago. And I think it was like a part of that was less GCW appearances. So I don't think he's going to be able to.
You can only bleed on TBS, pal.
Yeah, you can only bleed on TBS, my guy. Until Discovery say cut that shit out again.
Let me tell you.
Turner Blood Superstation.
Let me tell you something. Moxley's the type of motherfucker that would definitely go to Tony like, I had to deal with this CM Punk bullshit. I'm going to go bleed with Nick. Like, I can tell you, like he's gonna do some pop-up shit.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about Nick Gage.
Nick Gage.
Not Nick Khan. No. Nick, listen. Nick Khan likes his children, unlike AEW. You know what I'm saying? He protects his children fans. That's for shit show. Nick Khan sees little kids crying in the crowd. He brings them backstage to meet their idols. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of kids, we about to get to that in a minute. Yeah. We about to get to that. We about to talk about this bullshit. Yeah. So, fuck this tag match. The Guns won. Whatever. Fuck them.
FTR is back for
maybe
a month.
Without a new contract.
Yo, let me say this right now. If them niggas is back with no new contract, Tony Khan is the worst promoter ever. He already is, but he's gonna go down in hell for being the worst promoter, bringing them niggas back for one last month. Nah, bro.
You already halfway there?
He gave him a new T-shirt and everything for 1 month. Like, damn.
That's the contract. A new T-shirt.
It's very
a new T-shirt and a Subway sandwich and a cookie.
Because he did the shit with Cody. Had Cody get suplexed through a flaming table. It was like, yeah, lose to this jackass and then go to WrestleMania.
And go to WrestleMania from there. It was a punishment. Hey, take those millions of dollars and go.
You're gonna lose a ladder match to Samuel Guevara, and then you're gonna go to fucking WrestleMania.
He said, "Oh, word."
Sammy Guevara.
And then let them bars off about Punk on the way out.
Yes.
He was like,
meanwhile, Andrade tried that, and Tony was like, "No, mi amigo."
Andrade's like, "Fire me, please, fire me."
Andrade and Miro. No.
He said, "No." He said, "No."
So the main event.
Yo, shout out to Miro and Andrade because they can't get fired for shit over there.
They can't get those are only people.
They're trying to get fired.
I know who try to get fired and won't lose and can't lose their job.
Bro,
how do you get into a 360 deal in wrestling, bro? Like, I don't understand that.
How is your wife, bro? One of them's wife is literally on TV referencing them, trying to like make them spot hot. Bro. The other one is in interview saying, everybody goes back to WWE, so we know Miro's gonna go back eventually.
Dog, Lana not hiding nothing, bro. Lana, CJ Perry ain't hiding shit.
Goddamn thing.
She's just like, nah, we just waiting for the contract to run out, and then we out.
Miro got an arcade cabinet dropped on him like a Mortal Kombat fatality, and still cannot leave AEW.
Think about still that. Can't leave.
They threw an arcade one up at his dome.
Dog, his last match was last summer, dog. Like, we have not seen that man since. We have not seen that man since.
Bro, it's been 2 COVID variants since he last wrestled, bro. I don't even think
y'all understand.
I don't even think Omicron.
I don't think y'all understand. Andrade literally beat somebody up backstage, and Miro literally
rightfully so.
And Miro went on TV questioning God, bro. Like, he literally went on TV and was like, God, why? Why are you doing this to
I
me?
have a talk with God. He pulled a mace on Double Up and still
he pulled a Boosie off the streets of mine, dog.
Miro Betha is crazy.
God, I'm paraphrasing. I'm using the Boosie line, but he literally said the Boosie's line. I said, I told God, come down and fix this shit.
Dog, that shit is like
Rusev Betha is nuts.
Man, he over there turning to Lecrae, man. That's what he's doing right
now. All right, you got it, champ.
Yo, Miro definitely over there talking about I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me.
Hey, it's over. Hey, listen. That motherfucker said, "Nah, you could just go home, bro. You just go home, sit down. We'll send your checks. We'll send you checks. We're not booking you.
Yo, AEW is this AEW Dark Side of the Ring 10 episode series that they're gonna do a whole season on. It's gonna be so fucking epic.
That shit is
Miro,
crazy, bro.
Miro, Scorpio Sky, Andrade. It's mad niggas that just cannot get fired over there and want to go home. So
shit, William Malachi tried to get fired last.
Malachi, Buddy Matthews.
Hey, they was like, listen, hey, Tony Khan was like, hey, listen, you want your lights to cut off for real?
I mean, you know, one person that got away was Bobby Fish. Bobby Fish, Bobby Fish.
Bro, Bobby Fish is like 56 and on a pension.
Bobby Fish almost 60 years old.
That was the only one I got. That's the only one that got away. Folks,
he said, I'm still getting paid Social Security. Fuck y'all. I'm out of here.
Where's the lie? He was the only one that got away.
Dog, Matt Riddle.
SSI checks.
Matt, when he was in NXT, Matt Riddle was making fucking nursery rhyme promos against this nigga. You think anybody gives a fuck about what Bobby Fish gotta fucking say?
I mean, I'll give it to Bobby though. He definitely as soon as midnight struck, he just started talking shit.
No, I think Bobby is legit. I respect Bobby Fish as his career and all that shit. But what I'm saying is, dog, Bobby Fish is definitely blew out the Temptations, bro. That nigga is not Eddie Kendricks. He is not roughing dog. Like, niggas is not coming to see Bobby Fish.
Called Bobby Fish quarters on knees. Wow, that's crazy.
How you gonna call Bobby Fish Otis, man? Come on now, dog.
He is Otis. Like, he is.
Ain't
Otis.
Nobody coming to see you, Bobby.
You know damn well Bobby was in that mirror doing the steps, man, practicing for Triple H. Dog, like, please take me back.
Man, Triple H was like, yeah, I heard Impact hiring. I'll see you later, bro.
Hey, GWC gave me a call. You want to go over there?
Nah, that's the funny. All them niggas do that shit though. Like, fam, look, Frank Kazarian went back to Impact. Christopher Daniels is over there. Fucking
Christopher Daniels, he in Ring of Honor.
He in Ring of Honor, but he was over there doing shit while he was off screen.
Yeah.
Fucking Scorpio Sky just ain't showing up to work, but he's showing up to Impact and shit. Like, fam.
Yeah,
wait, Scorpio Sky Impact?
You said what?
Scorpio Sky Impact?
No, he was literally backstage at the last pay-per-view, dog. He checking to see if the block is cool for him over there. Fucking Jonathan Gresham went over there. Like, everybody's like,
yo, I remember one time I seen Scorpio Sky on AEW, and like I did a double take. I think we were live, Larry. And I was like, bruh, is that Carlos Boozer? Yo, he looked just like Carlos. I said, I don't know Carlos Boozer wrestle.
Yo, everybody.
What's my son name? Dan Lambert.
Analytical wrestling shit. I apologize, but tonight is jokes, dog. Like,
no, I mean, like,
we can talk this wrestling, but we getting these jokes about it.
Motherfuckers is going. Hey, listen, look, it's room to get federal, dog. It's plenty of room because
Tony Khan is literally sitting niggas down. It's like, okay, now Miro, tell me how that made you feel when you slapped this dude backstage, or Andrade. How did it feel when you told me to go fuck off Pendejo? Tell me about your feelings.
Hey, hey, listen, it's nasty. It's real nasty over there. Hey, look, we tried to tell them. It was just like, look, just sit down and wait. Don't jump over there. Don't jump over there because they hot now.
Word.
Don't do it.
They got tired of the catering, dog. They thought the grass was greener on the other side.
Matt Hardy got symbiote juice in his brain coming off on that match with Sammy Guevara 2 years ago.
Man.
Shout out to Jeff. He beat it. He finally settled that case.
No. Ain't no shout out, Jeff. Get your shit together. Get your shit together.
No, shout out to Jeff
for
getting his shit together.
Listen, I'm happy you beat your shit, but get your shit together, man.
He got the Meek Mill charge. He got the Meek Mill sentence.
Get on your motherfucking shit, Jeff.
He got the Meek Mill sentence. 10 years probation.
10 years. You can't drive a car for 10 years. That motherfucker driving a car right now.
Right now.
He's driving a car right now.
That motherfucker's in a white Ford Fusion right now with Arizona plates.
Hey, who you talking about?
Jeff Hardy.
You know he.
That motherfucker driving for sure. I don't care if he driving the 7-Eleven up the block. That motherfucker is driving.
He definitely.
That motherfucker just went to Wawa right now.
He driving like a nigga across 8 Mile, man. He don't give a fuck, man.
He don't give a fuck, bro.
He in a Chevy Cobalt right now.
That motherfucker is playing with God right now. But like, so the main event, MJF.
I apologize. Okay.
No, we good, bro. MJF
talk about
defeats Bryan Daniels is a loser, bro.
Oh,
whatever.
Bro.
Anyway,
I'm so hey, bro.
You're a loser.
Hey, bro.
Man.
We talked about this in the Discord one night. Hey, man. I don't want to hear, bro. When y'all talk about the legends of this era and of his era, do not bring up Dean Malenko with a gimmick up to me no more, dog.
Don't you fucking do it, dog. I am
nigga
not
said Dean Malenko.
trying to
Yo.
hear this shit, dog.
Yo.
Comedy Hour Dean Malenko is not who y'all say he is, bro. I am sick of this shit. Every time I turn around, niggas like, oh man, Bryan Danielson. Like, fam, let's be real, bro. Let's be real. WWE gave into y'all the Bryan Danielson shit with the Daniel Bryan, yes move, all that shit. But if y'all want to keep it 100, he was much better when he was doing his comedy bits in WWE, dog. Like, I am
Damn.
The team, hell no.
yes.
Dry fit Dean Malenko. Damn.
I mean, he called and he said Dean Malenko with no vaccinations. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's wild.
Caveman Dean Malenko, don't fool me, my nigga.
Damn, not
Sorry.
compost Christopher Daniels.
Hey man, hey, that shit don't fool me, dog. Don't say his name with Seth. Don't say his name with AJ. Don't say his name with nobody, dog. Like, this is y'all did this. Y'all did this.
Damn.
I'm like Brother Lovely from TikTok. I remember, boy. I ain't forget about the time that nigga forced his way into a WrestleMania event in 2021. I ain't forget about that shit, my boy.
And then double down and said, you know, I didn't feel anything from being in that main event. I'm like, all right, bro. I was like, yeah. I said getting stacked on top of Edge made you that sad.
If you ever want to laugh, my niggas, please go back and watch them promos leading up to WrestleMania and look at Edge's face. Edge was so fucking tight at him, like, yo.
Because
like,
Edge is like, bro, you really just shoot your way into my main event. I just won the Royal fucking Rumble, and you just fucking shoot yourself into this shit.
And see, bitch ass niggas like him is why motherfuckers can't get Cody Rhodes over now, because now everybody's like, well, if you did it for Daniel Bryan, you should do it for Sami Zayn, and they're right. You should do it for Sami Zayn, but this motherfucker ruined it for everybody. Like, yo,
Nah, that's crazy.
That's wild. That's wild. But
fuck Bryan Danielson, man.
Damn.
Hey, pack him up. Pack him up, dog.
Fuck
like
his bitch ass, man.
I've been having that smoke for him.
Because let me tell you something. If Big E did this shit, if anybody else did this shit, oh, he's hard to work with backstage. He's a prima donna. Nah, bro. Granted, Pepsi Man is a bitch about how he goes about shit, but Pepsi Man was fucking right, man. You got motherfuckers going to Tony Khan. They're like, yo, we should really do this. Like, fam, you done took 3 main event pay-per-view slots from niggas to lose like this, bro.
Lose. Like, he ain't won none of it. And I don't want to hear no shit saying I wanted to put this person over. Or I don't want to hear none of that shit.
And I don't want to hear when he wins the Ring of Honor title. I don't want to hear this is another full circle ass moment.
And
like,
then I don't want to hear that all those matches that led up to this was dream matches either. I don't want to hear none of that shit, because that match he did with Timothy Thatcher was like a fucking snooze. Like, get the fuck out of my face.
Go ahead, Brian. Go take your punk ass.
Let me get the list.
Get your G1 run out the way. Get all this bullshit out the way.
Oh, but he can't go to the G1. Tony won't let him.
Hey, now I think he might let him this year. They're desperate. Go to the G1, get this shit over with, and leave us the fuck alone. Like, sick of this shit, man.
Rest hold.
Oh, we doing the Jericho
arm bar.
Jericho list of 10,001 moves.
The 3-handle Moss family credenza.
That's all that shit is, bro. That's crazy, because
the Canadian stretch arm bar.
The abdominal stretch arm bar.
The STL. The Texas Cloverleaf arm bar.
That shit is boring. Like, it's so crazy, because like at first I was just like, all right, okay, you got cleared, you just want to wrestle more, cool. But now, bro, that motherfucker be losing. Like, bro, Finn Balor lost Penn Balor, bro. He lost that name. Like,
no, he's not Penn Balor no more.
Now
Penn
it's Brian.
Balor's
No, it's Brian. Brian Danielson.
Yeah, it's Brian Jobberson. That's exactly what that shit is. It's Brian Jobberson. That's what we got now. Like, that nigga, man, he on some other shit, man.
That motherfucker, the Captain Planet of jobbing.
Like you came back. You got yourself cleared.
How you vegan James Ellsworth, bro?
All right, yo. Yeah. All right. So in this match, this shit, vegan James Ellsworth is all right. Yeah. In this match, right? In this match, so
Biodegradable Backlund. I'm sorry.
Oh God! All
So
right,
some
in this
bullshit
match-
happened. So some bullshit happened in this match. All right, look, the IWC, y'all are just fucking, y'all are so fucking pathetic, bro. Y'all are just
It's
pathetic.
easy
Like,
for them though. Like,
I cannot, like, this makes me worried about us as a society. Seriously.
Oh, wait, but this is the thing. No. This is the thing. The cool thing about MKU, cool thing about SYW is we're not a part of that society. We're in a different
absolutely
society.
not.
You know what I'm saying?
It worries. It just makes me like, okay, so let's get to the meat and potatoes. MJF is someone who tries to really live his gimmick. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it was cool. Like, it's like, all right, cool. You're really a dick in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. But I know you're acting. Like, this is a part of your act. This, like, I just can't. So we have a kid, and I mean, it's kids at wrestling events, right? You know,
Yes.
what I'm saying? Like they come, the kids. That's really the biggest part of wrestling revenue. Period.
Should be, but not for these all elite motherfuckers. But it should be the kids. But
so we're in the crowd doing crowd spots and shit like that. And you have a kid with this mother, a black kid, an African American child, by the way, and MJF gets in front of them and he throws a drink in this child's face, in a child's face. This kid is probably all of 10 to 12 years old. He throws it. Now, this is the IWC wants to say, oh, it's some water. It's all fun. You know what I'm saying? It's a part of the show.
Tequila, jackass.
It's fucking tequila that he threw in this child's face. That's number one. That's number one. All right. Number two, the IWC, and we all been to live shows before. We know the terms and conditions they put on the screen before the show fucking starts, where they say the audience has a potential to become a part of the show. Throwing tequila in a 10-year-old's face is not a part of no fucking show or no terms and conditions at all whatsoever, period. MJF crossed the fucking line. Y'all need to shut the fuck up about that shit. The kid was not a part of the show. I've never seen a kid. I've never seen any kid, any child get anything thrown at them in any fucking live events ever. Period. At the most, what do we always do? When we see a kid crying, we like, oh, bet. That means this shit got over, right?
Yeah.
That means the shit got over. That means the shit cool. Perfect example, what happened with Liv Morgan last week, right? And what did they do? They brought the little girl backstage. She met Liv Morgan, gave her a hug and all type. It was wholesome as fuck, right? This kid gets tequila thrown in his fucking face, and you got the internet over here doubling down. And we all know a lot of that shit is rooted in fucking racism.
All right, let me speak on that for a second too. All right, because what I'm about to say at first is gonna sound weird, but just let me say this.
Mm-hmm.
My point and my whole standing on this is it shouldn't matter whether the kid was black or not. The fact of the matter is, this is a fucking child, bro.
Mm-hmm.
The child being black makes this worse because it's a white man throwing a drink on a black child.
Mm-hmm.
And I know everybody in here agrees with me. I ain't got no kids, but I do have my nephew. I don't give a fuck. If that was me and he threw that shit on Miles, dog, I'd have choked his ass out right there.
Oh, he's getting hands.
Packed out
Paul's
right
put
there.
on him. Yeah.
Right
Paul's.
there. Throw me in
Paul's.
jail, nigga. Call me with it's fucking hell no.
Bro, they would have to cut to Tony Schiavone if that shit happened.
Because the most that you do with a kid, it's like if you see a kid crying or something,
Mm-hmm.
you just do this to him, you know what I'm saying? You taunt him and shit. All right. I've told people for a while, bro. AEW does not give a fuck about kids, and that's why they don't make what they. You can, fam. There's moments like the Liv Morgan shit. There's even moments with Roman at live events, dog. One of my favorite clips is like there was a baby. And the baby was mad, and Roman was on the ropes, like looking at the kid. But they know their bread and butter. It's like AEW is literally age. Their target audience is
these fucking teenagers and these,
incel and grown ass
incels. They're not aging this shit to fucking 7-year-olds, because how can you age this to 7-year-olds when they're saying what they're saying on TV? You know what I'm saying? Like that's the problem, man. It's like, fam, I get it. It's a show catered for an older audience. Okay, but at the end of the day, bro, just because it's catered toward an older audience, like, you don't do no shit like that. Even Ric Flair racist ass came out and was like, nah, you went too far. You went too goddamn far. Dog, ain't no fucking way, bro.
They're gonna get sued.
Yeah, like I really see a lawsuit coming out of this, because they instantly like brought the kid backstage and he met.
And I'm gonna jump ahead. And let me say this too, man. Respectfully, cut y'all off. If they gave Powerhouse Hobbs, spoiler, his win on Wednesday because of what happened with that kid, that is the most dumb shit. Like, that just shows you how low that company is to try to save face. Yeah. Because it's like you're trying to put a black man over, but but at what expense? Because of this kid? You know what I'm saying? Like, and even if that wasn't the case, it looks that way now because of this shit. Like, this shit was so bad, they were supposed to do a drink throwing segment on Monday. They couldn't even do the shit because it's like, oh no, we ain't trying to be associated.
Yeah, they like WWE instantly was like, nope, changing plans.
Like, yeah, they were gonna rip him. Yeah, I heard about that too.
Like they like, the thing is, the reason I bring up the fact that the kid, he's a
no, I just want to throw that out there.
It's like,
you know what I'm saying, but no,
the IWC, because I know that energy would be different if it was anybody else. You know what I'm saying? And like, that's why I'm like, y'all gonna double down. Y'all really gonna sit like, y'all really just have the motherfucking gall to sit over here and get online and say, oh, but the kid, they took him backstage. He got over it. Like, do you know that's some traumatic shit, bro?
Yeah, like, first of all, that kid probably has to realize, like the kid probably has to. First of all, kayfabe was real to this kid. That's definitely broken now. And now, that's devastating as fuck for kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, not just wrestling. Like, when kids find out Santa Claus ain't real, their life is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, so now they got all this shit, man. It's like, bro, what? It was just, it's ridiculous. It was stupid.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking nasty, bro.
It's nasty. And I've seen vignettes. I remember ECW where Raven was fucking with Sandman's kids and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it never went this far, bro. Even in scripted shit, bro.
I've never seen it. Like, even like
this shit.
Yeah, it's what, like, fam. I've never seen, like, fam. Never seen no shit.
Or the first I Quit match when Rock was smacking the fuck out of Mick Foley in front of his kids with that goddamn
bro.
chair.
We literally just saw Sami Zayn get punked out in front of his wife. So like, we've seen like family get involved. We've seen kids get involved, but
it's a part of the show. You know what I'm saying? But that right there was not a part of the show. Like, people was even saying like, yeah, that kid was a plant. Like, shut the fuck up.
Yo, I'm gonna be real. I can't ever think in the history of major, I can't speak about these incel high school gyms, but I can't think of history from Mexico, Japan. I can't think of anything like that where that's been done, bro. Like,
no, me neither. I can't. No.
And then Tony's response was, well, MJF wasn't acting like a champion. Nigga, like, nah, bro.
Here's my thing on this. First of all, MJF is mid as fuck to me. First of all, when I found out where he was from, everything was like everything. When I found out where MJF was from, being from where I'm from, he's from New York, but he's from Long Island. I said, "Oh, this makes 1,000% sense." He is literally one of them kids from Long Island that I went to college with that had money and just like did not like anybody and was like this fucking pompous dickhead. And granted, I don't mind if you're a good heel. Like, there are heels that are good. There are the guys who use the cheap heat, cool. But like the way he goes into it is like just so fucking like
it's all the time.
Incel and cringy, bro. Like, you making Katie Vick stories and shit, and talking about when I was in Long Island and I crashed into a car and all this other shit, and then you just making corny jokes. Like, the only funny thing that he did was literally calling Tony Khan a fucking mark because he was right. But aside from everything else, all that shit is corny. I don't think he's that good of a wrestler. I ain't gonna hold you. This shit is weak. And then you do something like this with a kid. And I think with the whole kid being a plant thing, the furthest I've read that they go is maybe ripping a sign. That's the furthest absolute.
Because Bailey does that a lot. Bailey rips signs like almost every week.
The furthest thing that they've been like I've ever said they said a kid to do is like ripping a sign. Even the Ted DiBiase shit from years ago, like that shit was tame as hell compared to this, bro. Yeah. But like the kid was a plant, so like whatever. But like to do this, like to pour alcohol on a kid too, like bro, God forbid, if it's me, I'm popping off MJ because I don't give a fuck because I could tell
absolutely,
he from Long Island, bro. He ain't doing shit. Anyway. If you listen to this podcast and you've dealt with white people from Long Island, New York, you know what's up. But we'll just leave that alone. But if God forbid it's my kid, bro, they're gonna have to cut the camera. Like Tony Schiavone gonna have to talk about 20 minutes, bro.
Oh yeah, like, I'm becoming a part of the show for real.
Yeah, you gonna see me on Fight TV beating ass, bro. Like I'm taking the chair, like nah, bro. Like hands getting put on. I don't care if I get arrested, but at the end of the day, bro, you don't touch my kid. You don't throw alcohol on my kid. And like the whole. Facts. And then the whole like we brought them back to the arena for them to meet wrestlers. Like that shit is why'd you do that shit? Like it don't even seem sincere. Like it took people to ask Tony Khan 20 million times, like, oh, what did you do? And then it's like, oh, we just decided to bring the kid. Like whatever, we don't care. Like that's a major deal, bro. Like that shit is just weird. And like he just be doing goofy shit. Like he's not funny to me. He's not a good wrestler to me. His heel work is ass. It's just cheap, cringy, high school incelly type stuff, and like it's not funny to me. Like you're not Eddie Guerrero, you're not none of these dudes, bro. Like you're not them. Like you're just weird. Like
there's one thing that no one
and you're racist too, but that's another discussion.
There's one thing that no one has mentioned, which makes this the craziest thing in hindsight, bro. Remember how earlier I was talking about if Tony Khan brought FTR back for 1 month, he's the dumbest motherfucker ever? Mm-hmm. If Tony Khan re-signed MJF and only got him for 1 year, this is going to go down as one of the worst decisions ever made in the history of pro wrestling because think about how MJF's run has soured on him since they gave him that briefcase 6 months ago, right?
Yeah.
These last 6 months have really ruined the hype he's had, right? He's done it himself, but he's ruined himself in these past 6 months, right? So the thing is, as much as we don't like the motherfucker, there's still a possibility he could go over to WWE. He could get cooked, but he could still go, right? But if Tony only paid him more money for him to leave after shit like this, what was the point of it? Because you put down guys you had built up to put this guy over for him to leave, and then what now? At least you can say if the I almost said I'll edit point this AJ. Mm-hmm. I fucked up my words and I was trying to say Punk and the Bucks and I was going to say the Punks. So I
I mean, you're not wrong.
I'm not wrong, but
you're not wrong. But
okay. But I was saying, like, man, if CM Punk, the Bucks, Omega leave, at least you could say you got your money's worth out of them, right? But with MJF, it's like you put him over, and he's drugged the company down worse than what it was. The ratings are proof of this. Like all of this, like he's drugged the company worse than what it was. For him to leave, and then it's like, what was the point of even doing this, man? Like,
let me tell you something. When they started putting NBA advanced metrics now that MJF has been champion, I said, "Oh, this company is washed." These motherfuckers talking about fucking like, bro. You seen they put graphs for wrestling show? I said, "What the fuck is this?"
I did not see that shit.
Like, I forgot. Oh my! I think somebody put it up a couple weeks ago.
Somebody voluntarily did.
Oh, you talking about the dude that had like the Excel spreadsheet of the shit?
Bro, these motherfuckers put an Excel spreadsheet about this shit, and I said, "Dog, we have Excel spreadsheets about wrestling, bro."
That shit, dog. It was crazy.
Yeah, that's nasty.
Like y'all talking about War and Winchester and Raptor about the WWE. What the fuck is
the thing? The thing about this? See. If I was WWE, I wouldn't even put in a bid for MJF at this point.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either. I would let him. Like play with extensions with Tony. Period. Because
go to GCW.
I mean, even when you go to Kenny in the books, I mean, it was some news that came out today that they actually are negotiating, possibly doing an extension with AEW. So that's probably going to be adding. That's pretty much. It's very strange what's going on over there right now, because if they're getting an extension, that means Punk is really saying fuck y'all. But if they end up leaving, that means Punk is probably going to be coming back. But either way it goes, I think WWE need to take themselves out of the MJF running, because MJF's not a draw. He's not a draw. He's not like you. If you sign MJF, you're going to be sticking him directly on the mid card, and that's
Dog, if MJF
he's not going beyond that in WWE.
I ain't gonna hold you. If MJF were to go to WWE or try to go to WWE, they're gonna do him bad. Like what was it that one time when Catering Cross, when it was like Adam Cole?
NXT when Adam Cole
they all barred him up.
Boy,
Cameron Grimes,
Pete Dunne.
Man, put him in a ring with LA Knight. You're gonna get barred the fuck.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
They're gonna put him under the ring, dog.
Nah, I'm
LA Knight.
gonna be real. I'm gonna be real.
He gonna hit him with that nana.
Shit, he might bring back the dummy button for his.
Yeah.
He gonna get him like he did Austin Aries.
Fuck the dummy button. You just gonna see him just talking. Like every time MJF talks, he's just going, yeah.
So speaking of people getting barred up this week,
yeah.
As we get into Monday Night Raw,
let's get to real wrestling.
Ooh, buddy. So I mean, I won't have to go over the Raw too much. Really, I mean, the KO Sammy part.
Also, there's like two big moments.
Yeah, the KO Sammy part when they were KO beat Solo and he got jumped, and then Sammy came out for the save, and then Kevin just said, "Yeah, fuck out of here." They're still building this up to where they eventually gonna team
them
up.
neckbeards gonna cry their ass off when they hug. They gonna cry.
I mean, they gonna
cry,
goddamn. So we get that. They get into their little spat in the back, and also if you weren't paying attention, later on during the show, when Bronson Reed was talking to, oh my God, what's this?
Elias and Boogs.
Way in the background, if you notice, Cody was talking to KO. They were having a conversation.
I like that they do that now. That they're showing
that's
more
probably
like
setting up some 6-man tag later on before WrestleMania.
They've been doing that a lot lately. Like with Nikki Cross, they were doing that with they've been doing that. That's dope.
So that happened. We got that little seed planted there. John Cena came back.
Lord,
man,
John Cena
barred his ass up.
This was the most disrespectful, but
this is probably the most disrespectful I've seen John Cena.
No, but this is the most.
I swear I've seen him be disrespectful, but this one right here.
This is the most disrespectful but coldest way to put somebody over I've ever seen in my life. Because the one thing about the whole John Cena Roman thing was like you legitimately did not know who was going over that match. Like, you did not know if they were going to say, all right, Roman, it's not your time yet, or if Roman was going to go over. You had the idea that Roman was going to go over, but it's like, excuse me, it's still John Cena.
Mm-hmm.
But this one, it's like, I can't see how John Cena wins this at Mania. Like, Austin Theory has no choice but to win after this.
Oh, he's got it.
When John said, even if you beat me, you still a bitch. Like, son.
Yeah. He said, man, you got to be the stupidest motherfucker on earth. He said, do you know what you just did?
Son.
Do you know what you just did? Like, you want me at WrestleMania? You got me at WrestleMania.
My question is, though, did the H-Man call John and told him, in 4 weeks, you about to be Juan Cena and get your lick back in Puerto Rico?
Well, no, the thing is, okay, this is my takeaway. They let John have free range on this. They didn't creative just took themselves out of this shit because they trust. Of course, they trust John.
Of course. The A&E documentary on Sunday kind of lets you know, like,
So
John,
they let him
John,
take John. They let him take the reins off because they like, look, you're the person that they really trying to compare me to and shit. So yeah, I'm gonna put my belt on your ass for sure. Because really, in hindsight, he's challenging Austin Theory. He's like, look, if you that guy, you gotta be that guy. Step the fuck up. Period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? and I think it's great for people that's online. They was like, dog, he murdered him. He just put him down. It's just like, bro, you don't understand.
Psychology.
John Cena's actually giving him a rub here.
A big
like
rub.
He's giving you a huge rub because he sees like, this kid is probably gonna like he's probably gonna be special.
The guy. He's the guy.
He's the now, like he says.
The guy, yeah.
So I'm gonna whoop his ass on this mic. But I also have to give it to John Cena because at the same time, he called out Cody Rhodes as he was walking out. Was also disrespectful that John did. He stayed on the mic as he walked out the fucking ring. He said, cut my music off. Matter of fact, with his back turned to him, walking towards the fucking Tron, like, so just get ready for WrestleMania, bro, because I'm gonna whoop your ass, like, straight up. But anyway, I'm gonna bring out a real nigga that deserve it anyway, though. Cody Rhodes, bring your ass out.
Cody,
that was fine.
And if nobody's done this, you might want to edit this out. I don't care. No, we might have to do a side like Instagram page or something of like Cody Rhodes fits, bro, because this motherfucker every time had his shit on, dog.
Bro, see him, bro. That motherfucker dressed like Geese Howard from fucking King of Fighters, bro.
Fucking time,
with the suit on.
He be putting that shit on, bro.
Even on SmackDown, he had that shit.
I gotta rewatch it, but
he had that shit on
SmackDown. That's Cody Belafonte, man.
Hey.
Son.
Civil rights champion, man.
Son, President Cody, dog.
Cody with the King.
Pastor Rhodes, man.
Pastor Rhodes.
But yeah, like that right there.
Cody Lutheran.
Bishop Cody is crazy.
The biggest thing that happened on Raw this past Bishop Cody is wild.
Bishop Cody. CD Jakes.
Hey man, like he talking about what he's about to talk about.
Hard times, baby.
No, man. Ant said it, man. This motherfucker's a thespian, dog. A thespian, dog.
He can't say that shit. You gotta say it for him with his big ass list.
Motherfucker is fam. If they gave him a fucking 2-day title reign, I wouldn't even be fucking mad at the way he's putting all this shit over, dog.
I just don't. The thing about Jay right now.
Oh my goodness.
Because I see they trying to, especially when you pay attention to what happened on SmackDown with him. They trying to pivot him back in to make the crowd hate him, in a sense, because they're like, look, I think the worst part about Jay and Jimmy's position right now is the fact that they are the tag team champions. I think if they were not the tag team champions, it would be easy to split Jay off. This situation.
Yeah.
But since they tag team champions, you kind of got to reel them back in or whatever. But I'm kind of, in my mind, I feel like this still, like, Jay's not fully in like they're trying to put it out to be. Like as somehow he's going to cost Roman this fucking title at WrestleMania.
Oh, if you want me to be real, I think what's going to happen is when the bloodline ain't got the gold no more, and Roman try to check them niggas gonna check his ass back, and that's when it becomes. I think Solo gonna be like, "Hey, bro, hold up. You ain't got the title. You ain't the chief no more, nigga. The title back up for grabs. Because when you think about it, the tribal chief shit only came up when he had the belt. Once he loses that belt, I think them niggas gonna revolt, and I think that's when you get Roman versus his family, during this, like whenever he comes back from break and during the summer and shit. So,
and I'm counting Dwayne out of this shit personally.
Oh yeah, no. At this point, if it happens, it happens. But
if it happens, it happens. But I'm counting him out.
You can easily run Roman and Solo next year, and I'm totally fine with that.
Yeah, like you can do it any other way. You can insert one of the other brothers in. It doesn't matter to me. But
nigga, hey, Ant.
Yo,
niggas, well, them niggas go and get my nigga, my big fat boy Samoa, man. Get Jacob, man, from MLW.
Man, that's hey, man. Nah, they don't want to get that motherfucker over there.
Hey, man.
You talking about the blood? Talking about the blood, nigga. That's a blood for sure.
Hey, man. That's just it.
Jacob is a blood boy. You don't want to.
I'm saying that's the real bloodline. You know what I'm saying?
You don't want him over there, man. He gonna try to stab a nigga for real, dog. Like, Come on, pistol whipping niggas, man. He gonna pistol whip Cody in the middle of that ring, dog. It's gonna be a state property movie scene in that bitch, man. Niggas ain't ready for that, dog.
El Uso Loco is crazy.
All right, man. He not bullshitting though. Jacob one of the ones, dog.
Yeah, that's why Jacob not in the WWE right now. Because Jacob was fucking wild.
Well, nah. The reason he ain't in the WWE because Vince saw that shit and was like, nah. Triple H see that kind of shit is like,
yeah. Just give it another year. Let it cool down for another year. Let it cool down for another year.
They gonna put him with Solo, nigga. They gonna be terrorizing everybody, dog.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the 3-minute warning.
3-minute warning, exactly. You gonna have Adam Pearce. You gonna have Adam Pearce turn heel, and they be like, "Man, you better get this match done in 3 minutes because if you don't."
Honestly, that would be
that would be fire. You know what they gonna do? Because you know they talk about bringing back. You know they've been talking about bringing it back AOP. Imagine like AOP versus them two motherfuckers, dog.
Oh man, you talking about the stadium gonna crack in the middle, bro? Like that's it. They gonna literally break. They gonna break an arena. Like,
just
nah.
Pure house fight, dog. Just pure niggas just getting it in.
That's gonna be like Bane. That's gonna be like Bane in Dark Knight when he fucking.
I don't want that to happen, dog. You know, Jacob might pull out a knife on the nigga, man. And be like,
yeah, he gonna be like, yeah, this shit for real.
Hey, man. That's what. What's my man's name?
Penitentiary to Bloodline. Don't ask
that's
me
what
how.
my man. Hey, Paul Ellering gonna have to turn to R. Anderson up the Glock. Like yo, Nigga,
I mean, you got Jimmy.
Pistol Paul Ellering.
P90 Paul.
I mean, you got Jimmy and Jay. They act like niggas, and then you got Jake. You got Jacob coming through in this bitch, dog, with the motherfucking
nigga.
Man, come out there with the red flag and shit, nigga. You gonna be like Stu whooping that bitch.
Crazy.
So.
Nah, I can't. I think one or two things is gonna happen after WrestleMania with this.
They gonna have Cody running like he Jake Paul, nigga. You don't want to see that.
Oh, running like he was running away from Floyd, bro.
Hey, Jake, come back. Jake.
Where you going, Cody?
Where you going, Jake?
Where you going, Cody? Come on back, Cody.
I'm gonna be real with you. I think one or two things is gonna happen after Mania, man. Either A, that tribal chief shit ain't gonna be cutting it no more, and them niggas gonna be looking at Roman side eye, or B, I think Roman is gonna bring back Naomi to get them niggas in line. Honestly. Because at this point with Naomi,
is he coming back? That's the thing about it at this point with Naomi. Like, is she even gonna come back?
At this point, that's the only thing I can see her coming back for. That's the only thing I can see her coming back for. Because at this point, it's like, fam, niggas have moved on from her. They ain't even missing her at this point. Like,
and Mercedes Moné don't seem to be getting her girl a job, but you know, whatever.
Listen, Mercedes Moné got her. Mercedes Moné got her Bam Bigelow lace front. She living a good life in Japan, bro.
Hey man,
Bam Bigelow.
Hey man, he didn't tell no lies though.
I mean, he didn't though.
And it's sad. And the crazy thing is,
if I'm lying, you could tell me, man. But hey,
the crazy thing is, I can totally see Sasha back for sure after she gets this New Japan run over with, just to phase her way out of the shit, right?
Well, you heard what Bailey said.
Oh yeah, Bailey snitched. Like Bailey was like,
Bailey
she'll
be back.
She's coming back.
She'll be
on a little trip. She's on a little trip. She just
Bailey said she's getting that shit out of her system.
She studied
that shit out of her system.
She in a study abroad program. She'll be back in 6 months. She'll be back next semester.
Yeah.
Wait. You said you want to wear AEW? No, that's not happening.
Nah, man. Nigga, Sasha gonna wake up one day. Breaking news: the Lucha Brothers have signed with WWE. And she's like, oh.
Sasha just studying abroad right now. That's all.
Yeah, wait till November. Wait till November. She finna hit them niggas with the hey big head. Hey, what's going on?
She get her IWGP credits right now. That's all.
Yeah,
that's cool. And that's good for her. You know
good for her.
Like that's great. Like I salute to her. Like,
but
while she's over there. doing
Yeah,
their thing.
Jey Uso with the best Monday Night Raw ending in a long time, man. Like,
Yeah, man, he kicked the shit out of Sammy.
dog,
He sent Sammy shit into the sun. And
Hey,
shout out to
dog.
Sammy. Shout out to Sammy for selling the
Sell
fuck
that
out
shit,
that
man.
shit.
Like, get your ass in there.
It's family
Yeah.
shit, nigga.
This family shit.
Get your ass
You know
in
he wanted
there.
to say nigga at the end. Of
You know
that
he
shit.
did.
You know
he
he
was
wanted
saying
to.
it in his mind. He was like,
This family shit. Ew. And then he was like, get your ass in there.
Man, ran in the ring.
But
All
yeah.
three of them started
Hey, man,
packing
Cody
up.
came down there so quick like Captain,
Yo,
like
Pastor
Captain
Cody.
America. You see Cody like, hey. He coming on there like Captain America.
Yo, somebody said Cody Rhodes ran out like a middle school principal trying to break up a fight.
Principal Cody Clark is crazy.
Call that man Cody Skinner.
Yo, the way he was taking the time, like, I want to do this.
Cody Skinner. Yo.
Cody Skinner.
Lean on me.
Yo, wow.
Cody Clark.
Oh,
Cody Clark.
man.
Bro.
Oh,
Look, hey.
No, my nigga say he ran down there like he was Reed from Snowfall. Like,
I have to save America.
Save America.
I have to save America.
Dog, if Cody don't walk, Cody better come out. Hey, at this point, Cody better come out of WrestleMania with a bald eagle on his shoulder, my nigga. Like, at this point,
He got the ball.
he gotta-
He has to release the bald eagle from his
No, he
arm.
got- no, he
Captain America.
no,
When
he
they
gotta
say
come out-
"whoa," it's
he
just,
gonna
just
come out
throw
there
the,
like
throw the
freedom,
eagle in the sky.
freedom prevails.
Yeah, Cody got to do some wild shit. When he,
he gotta have
tell you,
have niggas saluting him, crying.
Bruh,
and shit.
no, he got to do the elevator with the fucking eagle on his arm, bro. Like he has to do it.
No, he needs the whole Nightmare Factory. Pharaoh.
Nah,
Oh,
oh,
God.
Pharaoh.
Break out Ricky Starks, even though he's still
What's his
signed
daughter's
with AEW.
name? What's his daughter's name?
Liberty.
Liberty. He need Brandy. Everybody, dog.
Yeah, just don't tell QT Marshall. Just
Nah, fuck him.
lose
He be
his
out,
shit in the mail.
Man, you gotta bring out Arn Anderson. DDP.
Hey,
Yeah.
Dustin got to come out and say fuck the contract. I'm
Yeah,
seeing
yeah,
my
him
brother.
and Ricky-
Right.
Him and Ricky Starks, like, man, fuck that
He gotta break the
contract.
contract.
Speaking of which,
Mhm.
oh my goodness, not Ricky Starks. It was something else that I was. Oh my god,
We were
I
talking
just
about
lost
Nightmare
it.
Factory. We were talking about Cody.
I'll be talking about QT Marshall.
No, not QT Marshall. Hell no, I ain't talking about that
Marshall.
motherfucker.
The Nightmare Factory.
Nightmare Factory.
They do have a documentary on Apple TV coming up.
Oh, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Speaking of Nightmare Factory, John Cena visited the Nightmare Factory.
That's fire.
Yo, that clip. I forgot about that clip. Oh my God, it's Cody Rhodes. That clip, the backstage clip from like years ago.
Oh yeah, when he was singing "Smoke and Mirrors."
Yeah.
John is. You can tell John has always been a fan of his.
But
Cody need that gold eagle like Ghostface, bro. I tell you.
son. Yo, I was gonna say though, man.
The Joel Santana Dipset anthem suit.
All right, because we know John don't do the Saudi shows. He only did the first one, and he ain't done them since. But real shit, do y'all think John would do the Puerto Rico show?
Hell yeah.
That's why I said Juan Cena, Cena.
Maybe
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like it seems like John, like, because when he came out, he was pretty emotional. So it was just kind of like he kind of knows it's over.
So if
He's
they don't
just like,
have if they don't have like somebody from NXT, right, or a new signing come take that, open it. Like if they do a US title open challenge that Monday, right? Even if it's somebody like Johnny Gargano wins it, right? Because we'll get to that later. But like, imagine Johnny Gargano takes it off of Theory, and then Theory and Cena just have the rematch in Puerto Rico, and that's where Cena gets the dub at. You know what I'm saying? On his way out, like fuck it.
I wouldn't be. Yeah, it wouldn't be bad.
The reason I say it is I think he'll do it because while I respect Triple H, this will probably be the last. It's going to be a while before we see a big event in Puerto Rico like this again. So I think that John might want to take advantage because he did the Australia shit. Anytime they've gone international to different places, Japan and shit, John has been there. So I think that John might be at Backlash, but we'll see.
I mean, it might. This is only the second pay-per-view because New Year's Revolution was the first one.
That's what I'm saying. John wasn't even at that one. That was a Raw event because that had
Elimination Chamber.
I'm looking at the card right now.
Trish and Lita.
It's a nasty card, but
this is a nasty card.
Nasty.
This card's kind of nasty, yo.
Yeah, it's just nasty. It's like a December to dismember, like nasty.
Yeah,
like, that shit
This
is,
card was
like,
kind of
not
nasty.
cool at
I ain't
all.
gonna lie.
Nah,
Kane versus Snitsky, bro. Oh my
Muhammad
God.
Hassan over Jerry Lawler.
P,
Yeah,
you
come
Shelton
on,
Benjamin and
That's
Maven.
disgusting.
Nah, listen, Bad Bunny ain't gonna let that fucking fly on May, bro. He said, "Nah, we need some matches, my brother. We not gonna have
Yeah.
fun."
I mean, if John does, because that's the difference between back then and now. I mean, John is not full time. He like, I expect he gonna take that pen at Mania, and then his ass gonna be on a movie set the next fucking day. You know? What I'm saying?
for
Like,
sure.
I don't know, like him making that San Juan thing, making it work in his schedule. It's just kind of, I say it's 50-50. I say
It's 50-50 for
possible.
me, but Bad Bunny took it to another level. That's why I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, he might have to get that. And another thing, you know, they might do it because you gotta think Bad Bunny is the DLC promo for WWE 2K, so they might have to do it just to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They
Nah,
might have to do.
they're gonna pull a stop, bro. Like
They might have to.
Ray gonna pull up.
Oh,
Ray
Ray
Yeah,
was
we gotta
coming.
talk about Ray. Yeah, we
Ray
gotta
was
talk
coming
about Ray.
before you
We
even
out.
had to say it.
Because
Ray,
honestly,
Nah, Ray
like,
going there, bro.
I'm about to run through. Let's see. Okay, so next, Roadblock. I'll just run through these results. Tony D beats Dijak. He puts Dijak in jail. Creeds and Braun, they defeat Indashir. Braun and Mello finally had their face off for Stand and Deliver.
About time.
Johnny Gargano is back to face Grayson Waller at Stand and Deliver.
Perfect storytelling.
He trying to get his lick back.
Fire.
I'm cool
So
with that.
that's fire. Because at first I'm thinking Shawn Michaels was going to be like, he about to tune up the band, but I'm like, nah, Shawn is not. He's done.
If
It's
Shawn,
over.
I was gonna say, bro, as much as I love Grayson Waller, if Shawn robbed AJ Styles at that moment, I'd be hot, bro. Because AJ been asking for that shit.
Yeah, and it's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
It's not gonna.
I know, but
Gigi Dolan defeats JC Jane.
Hey, that little roller finisher she got was kind of cold. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
but she beat her clean, and I'm like, so what they gonna do in Stand and Deliver? Maybe they're gonna have a rematch. I would have
probably a rematch with like a stipulation, probably
Yeah.
like a hardcore type match, basically.
Joe Gacy defeats Andre Chase, and then Roxanne Perez defeats Mako Satomura, but we get a callback. See, this is the Shawn impact in NXT.
Yeah,
We get the callback to when like Shawn passed out after facing Owen Hart. So
Yeah.
Roxanne Perez passes out to end NXT Roadblock. And that's that. AEW Dynamite, man, fuck AEW Dynamite.
Fuck them.
Powerhouse Hobbs, though, he wins the TNT title off Warlow.
Yeah,
So that's
man.
Oh shit. Is it the same one? Is that the International TNT Championship? I'm sorry.
Hey, listen, I don't know.
Tony with those special announcements is the funniest shit. Like, special announcement, we still don't give a fuck. Like,
yeah, calling that shit All Atlantic title, and you got the flag of Japan on there, and they literally in the Pacific Ocean is crazy.
Yeah.
He don't know his geography.
Wardlow, Adam Bomb with the title. He just that's what he is at this point.
With a title.
That's what he is at this point. Because I mean, you won the title on Sunday, and then you just lost it to Hobbs.
Yeah, Wardlow's just Tomko with a man bun, but continue.
He's test. He's test.
Yeah, he's test with backflips.
Yeah, you disrespect the test.
Luther Reigns. He's
Luther Reigns. All right. Yeah.
Warlord.
Mark Jindrak.
Mark Jindrak with a whisper in the wind.
Somebody called him Mason Ryan, dog. That's what they called him. They called him Mason Ryan.
More athletic Mason Ryan?
Yeah, that's exactly what they called him.
Yeah, my son Matt Morgan out here. That's crazy.
Damn.
Hey.
Man, Nathan Jones with hair.
Yo, Vince, you ain't shit for putting Brock with nothing but buff niggas in 03. That was a nasty time.
Hey, when they ran down on fucking Redacted and John Cena in the ring and they whooped their ass. all you hear is Taz like, oh man, the hog log. Big Show hit him with that little weak ass leg drop.
Weak ass shit. Man, fuck Dynamite. Let's get to
Dynamite.
Let's get to SmackDown and get out of here, man.
Yeah, fuck Dynamite. Yeah,
fuck about
that shit is crazy, man. That shit is wild.
Oh my god.
But yeah, shout out to Chris Masters with hair. Anyway, SmackDown. We get our first inductee to the 2023 Hall of Fame, Rey Mysterio.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
That's why I had to. We had to go back to the early days, bro.
No,
the junior.
This was very telling to me. This was very telling because I was expecting them to announce the Great Muta. I thought they was going to announce him. Them announcing Ray lets me further know that it's coming. He's about to hang up the mask. He's about to hang it up. And what better way to hang up the mask than going against your son, which is wild.
All right. Okay.
At WrestleMania, bro. So
and also, for history purposes, shout out to KP from Black and Orange Table because I was like, is Ray the first active? But technically, Ric Flair was active in 04 or whenever the Shawn Michaels match happened. I mean, I don't consider it because he just old as fucking. He was 09. Yeah, you see that?
Yeah.
Same shit. Whatever. I ain't know Rick. I'm like, damn, Ric Flair wasn't that fucking active, but I guess
he was.
But yeah, he's the second actually active wrestler to get inducted to get inducted to the Hall of Fame while still being active. So that was very telling to me too, because I'm like, damn, that's been because he's been wrestling for what 35 years.
Shit. Ray been here.
But I mean, Ray's been wrestling since he was fucking 14, 15.
You say 35 years, then that means I was 1 year old when he
started wrestling. Yeah,
Rey Mysterio's debut
was 1989 and 1988 or something
April 30th, 1989, bro.
That's
crazy. I was two.
I wasn't even born.
Yeah.
I was born in 91. Yeah.
So, all right, here's the big question, though. I hear you, AJ, but it's like, is this really it?
I think so. I think so. Because why would it? Why at this rate? I mean, you can have Ray do a part-time thing. You can have him do that, but like full fucking circle. I mean, at this point, he's just like, I can face Dominic. I can close this shit out. Dominic, I can let him go. I mean, he still probably be backstage with him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Dominic is good to go. Santos get that rocket strapped to his fucking back.
If anything, I feel like this is the definite end of Ray. I think Ray goes into the Edge type schedule.
Probably
I'll say
so.
But I don't think this is his retirement match. I think this is just the send off into part time. I can see that for sure.
Because if you really think about it, who else does he have to wrestle? It's really Dom. Like,
yeah, who has it? Okay, has he wrestled Ricochet?
Yes.
Yeah, he wrestled.
Yes.
Okay, they have.
Yeah, he's wrestled.
Like, okay,
he's wrestled Finn.
You can because real quick, you could say like, oh, like the next guys are like the Dragon Lees and the Axims, but it's like he don't need to wrestle them. Like
they can always bring him back part time for that shit.
Right, they could bring him back part time. But the funny enough thing is, remember when he first came back a couple of years ago, and they were teasing the whole like he might be the OG to the Luchadors thing, and now that's really come about with Santos being his muscle. Because remember that was the rumor that they were like, oh, but then
I just wanted to see Santos. I just wanted to see a cartel feud during the summer, man.
Yeah,
fuck,
like a Lucha cartel feud. That should have just been Lucha Underground. That would have been Lucha Mainstream, bro.
That's all I wanted to see. Like,
I mean, I don't know, man. I don't see you getting that. I don't see.
I know, man, but
I can see him being.
I mean,
I can see him
tonight. I wasn't expecting that tonight. Like, I really was not expecting them. They like when they was like our Hall of Fame inductee. I put my head down for a second. I look up at the screen.
I thought they was gonna say Batista. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I thought or Batista, but I'm like, I'm looking down like at my phone. I look up and there's a whole Rey Mysterio vignette playing. I'm like, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, the same
like, Rey Mysterio.
I was like doing something and I had it on my iPad because I was like, I'm gonna make sure because I'll watch and catch up on it. But being I was on it tonight, I was like, oh, let me make sure I catch the most I could possibly catch. And I see Rey Mysterio, like I see the Titantron playing. I'm like, oh, Rey about to wrestle. And then I seen the fucking WWE. I'm like, wait. I'm like, wait, hold on here.
So
like, is he done or is it just going to be part time?
Here's the thing. My cable provider did not DVR SmackDown. Sometimes, like, that's the one thing I hate about this shit being on local. If your local news has something going, it's gonna fuck up trying to watch SmackDown on Fox. Yeah. I hate that shit. So, but anyway, that shit didn't happen. So, So I'm going through my phone trying to check on what happened tonight, and I saw that. I was like, wait, excuse me, is this a typo, my nigga? And I saw the package. I was like, no, like Rey Mysterio is yeah.
I think Dom is the send off, and I don't think because I could see him retiring because they literally asked him when Ariel Helwani asked him, he was like, bro, like I'm just wrestling just to wrestle. Like I've wrestled every fucking body I could possibly. He's done everything, bro. The man's done literally everything, bro.
Damn, Ray.
I mean, he's won every title.
Damn, Ray.
He's won every single title.
You know what?
He's done it all. Like it's just like, look, I get it. You thought Rey Mysterio was gonna wrestle forever, right?
No, I thought 40 was gonna be the retirement. I thought 40 was gonna be the send off. I really thought 40 was gonna be. I thought 40 was gonna be Ray, Cena, Orton, Edge. Like I thought that was gonna be like their eras. Like, you know what I'm saying? But what better way to do it, man?
Yeah, I mean, I gotta give it to him. If this is it, like I have to give it to Ray. Like,
I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this, man. Ray has had a phenomenal career.
Yep.
One of the greatest period. Not even just luchadors, but just one of the greatest periods to ever do it.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, hey man, fuck it, Larry. No, Larry booking, man. Fuck it, man. Triple H, you got all this money, man. Dog, if Ray gonna go part-time, I need to see Ray and Tanahashi one last time, dog. I need to see that. Fuck it. Like, give me something crazy like that, my nigga. Like,
we need
sucks, man.
Like, we might have to bring back Luchador Mount Rushmore and just watch rematches.
We might have to, man.
We might have to do that. When we started the Patreon, we watched a couple J Cup matches. We was watching real wrestling, bro. Not that fucking bullshit y'all AEW people talk. No, we was watching real wrestling. Man. Like we gonna go to the archives, bro. We might have to do an Unmasked Ray segment. Because Unmasked Ray
was crazy. That's young, and that's the crazy thing. Like Ray affect
people don't remember like, Unmasked Ray.
Dog, AJ probably remembers.
Unmasked Ray was going crazy.
Dog, bro. Ray is Youngin's favorite wrestler. Like this is what I'm saying. Like niggas like Youngin even fuck with Rey Mysterio. Like this shit.
Oh, the whole hood, a whole hood fuck with
Rey
Mysterio.
Man. Like,
they talk about like I'm talking. Hold on, wait.
Rey Mysterio and Jeff Hardy.
That's what I'm about to say. People say the hood fuck with Jeff Hardy. I'm like, bro, the hood fuck with Rey Mysterio. I don't know. You can get the fuck up out of here. I don't know. Yeah. I think the Jeff Hardy thing just started. I'm like, I guess, but like, bro,
see, this is fucked up because now I'm gonna have to start collecting Rey Mysterio shit before the shit get too pricey and shit. Bruh, you know what I'm saying?
I'm never selling, bro. This shirt is chipping. This is a WCW OG. I'm never selling this shirt, bro.
But you're right though, man. They finna shoot.
I'm about to cop up on some Ray merch before. Bro. Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, Santos got the rub. Dom is gonna have the rub because I mean you can take the reins off of him now.
Like, because look, you're gonna have Austin Theory getting his heat on Monday, and then that Friday Dom gonna get his heat. So
somebody gotta do the Unmasked Ray tribute. Somebody come out with the jersey, the Rothko pants, and the fucking beanie like on the Cholo shit with the filthy animal stain.
Unmasked Ray was wild.
We have to do an Unmasked Ray because I was watching. I actually watched before we came on. I was watching fucking. It was like from '99. It was like him and Kidman versus Saturn and Raven, and Dean Malenko and Redacted did an interference, and that's how they won.
Man,
1999, April '99, which was pretty much the end.
Yeah, that was the
WCW's run.
That was the end. It was never the same after that.
Salute to Ray. The Great Muta shit got leaked earlier today, but salute to him too, man.
And something with Mick Foley supposedly supposed to be like he's supposed to be inducting a friend somewhat. I don't know who that friend is. But yeah, shout out to Mick Foley.
Mick Foley cool as fuck. I don't know if y'all ever met him, but
I've heard he's like really mad.
He's like I met him like in junior high school, like 12 or 13. He was cool as hell.
Matter of fact, I think he's gonna be at Motor City Comic Con this year.
Oh, Mick was real cool.
That video of Mick laughing his ass off at Vince selling that stunner last year where he just started crying laughing. Like I gotta use
that was us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was terrible. Yeah. Vince like, but SmackDown, Drew
cool.
McIntyre and Sheamus, they do a double pin. So that sets up next week's match between them. Winner goes to WrestleMania to face Gunther. I think that ends in a no contest, and we get a triple threat.
Yeah, Gunther gonna get sick of that shit. I'm like, I'll take both of you on right now.
Challengers
for the sacred mat. And then
So that's happening. Braun Strowman and Ricochet take a L to the Viking Raiders.
It was cool.
Charlotte and Rhea's, they starting to turn up their heat a little. I mean, y'all got 2 weeks left, so y'all got to do. Rhea need to beat up Ric Flair or some shit, man. Yeah, y'all gotta turn up the heat a little bit.
Yo, imagine like Rhea. They do a rewatch. They do what Rhea did when Batista drug Flair out that night.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, give me what I want. She got to beat up Flair. She got to beat up Ric Flair or some shit, man. Like,
that was one of the best unexpected moments ever. You just see Batista dragging somebody, but you're like, who the fuck is he dragging? It's Ric
Flair.
No.
I mean, they kind of hinted at it at the reunion.
They did, but I just didn't know that he was going.
I just didn't happen that quick, man.
Yeah. So that was that. Let's see, Charlotte. Then Jey Uso at the end had a promo like, "Why I chose my family. That's my blood and all that."
Yeah.
That brought out Cody Rhodes, clean ass fit again, and
Geese Howard, man. Geese Howard suits.
I'll just say this: by the end of this, Cody had no shirt on anymore. And he went into the crowd. We know how much Cody loves to fight in the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's joined by Sammy, and then that closes out SmackDown. So that was
SmackDown was cool. It was
SmackDown was a cool show. Quick, clean, painless,
not too crazy.
and yeah, that's it for this week, man. That's it.
Hey, man.
That's it, man.
I appreciate y'all having us on once again.
Oh, for sure, man. For sure.
Once again, this might be the most jokes ever told on the Midcarders and Catering podcast, dog. Like,
we got busy, man. We got
there's like an hour worth of jokes.
Oh, you can have me on the podcast. Can't be having me on podcast, man. I'll be going crazy.
Easily, man. But yeah, we thank y'all for coming on for sure. For 21. Next week, we will be joining. The guys for our regional, the Midwest bracket for March Madness. We're gonna be on live next Thursday.
I'm drinking Bombay episode 2. I'm letting you know that now.
Did you say Bombay? Okay,
can't wait.
All right, cool. So yeah, definitely pull up for that. Match of the weeks. I don't even think none of us even got one. Like, we ain't got no fucking match of the week. Everything is storytelling this week. So that was that.
Yeah, this was a
storytelling. This was all building shit.
I'm gonna be real with you. My match of the week is gonna be D'Angelo and Dijak, man. Like they really building D'Angelo up, man. Like, he might not get the title right now, but they building him up. So
I mean, shout out Tony D. He put a cop in prison. So
you know what I'm saying? He put
justice
revealed, man.
But yeah, actually,
Athena and Willow.
You said what?
Athena and Willow.
Athena and Willow. Okay, yeah, for sure.
You know what?
Yeah, we shot them out.
That's my spot of the week because that power bomb into the Death Valley was insane, bro.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah. That was crazy.
We need to bring
that was real ROH shit right there.
Yeah. Yo, shout out to Perry Saturn. I hope he's doing okay wherever he's at, man. Bring the Death Valley driver back. That was a fire finisher.
Shit, you know who got a clean one?
Who?
Von Wagner. That motherfucker.
His shit clean, boy.
His
shit clean, boy.
Man, bring all the drivers back. The fucking Death Valley driver, the Michinoku driver, the fucking hard driver, whatever.
Well, he's saying it's finishers. Like, they doing it, but just as finishers. Like, he's saying it's like a finisher.
I like it as a finisher. Yeah, Death Valley as a finisher was fire.
Yeah. Nah, Santos got the cleanest one.
Santos got he got the Phantom driver.
Phantom driver. Yeah, that shit was fire. Hey, man.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, man, we this episode, this was pretty federal. You feel me? Like, it went crazy. So y'all gonna get this one. Y'all gonna get a nice banger this coming week. Y'all gonna get a few more bangers next week. So we appreciate y'all, like always, all our listeners and the like. And we appreciate our family over at Show Your Work Network also.
Sure, man. Keyword, family, brotherhood, union, togetherness.
Thank you for having us, man. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
My first time won't be my last.
Oh, absolutely. And shout out Nelson's first time being on, man. So
Winston, get your ass on here, man.
Next we gonna get Winston on here with his Android phone and shit. But shout out to everybody. We out of here, man. Y'all have a good fucking week.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Out. Peace. This is Midcarders and Catering Podcast, a weekly podcast focused on pro wrestling and hosted by AJ and Ant.P. Follow us on Twitter at MidcardersDET. Midcarders and Catering Podcast is powered by the MKU